race weekends for these race teams. There's a lot of people, a lot of moving pieces and parts. And for us to be able to come along and embed our journalists is not only a privilege, it's unparalleled access. This is awesome.
Yeah, it really is. Just to see what a team effort it takes to make a good product out here. We hear about the drivers all the time, but it takes a lot more than just that.
Yes, it does. It's pit stops, it's getting to the racetrack. It's every little thing that it takes to be able just to even get to the green flag in a race. Iowa race fans have waited a long time for this. It's time to get the engines fired. Here's Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace. In 2004, we set out with the goal to build the finest short track.
Back for attempt number 2. The internet cut off for like 60 seconds, and it's back on now, so we should be good to go.
And after 20 years of waiting, we're finally here, folks, for the Iowa Corn 350, NASCAR's inaugural race here at the Iowa Speedway. I'm so excited. I hope you are too.
I'm just excited it's on fucking USA with NBC Sports.
Famous words in racing. I want to introduce Jolene Reeson.
I just got 3 things to say today. Number 1, fuel up with ethanol. Number 2, support Iowa corn farmers. And number 3, drivers, start your engine!
That is a sound these Iowa race fans have waited almost 2 decades for. It's time for the NASCAR Cup Series racing from the Iowa Speedway next, right here on USA.
Wow, NBC makes the race feel like it's a big fucking deal, because it is. And then Michael texts me and says he wants to give me a race bet, so I'll take one with him and probably make one for myself here. I got a few more minutes before the green flag and this shit gets locked off.
Than 20 years ago, this entire 230-acre property here at Iowa Speedway looked just like this, corn as far as you could see. But a few people had a vision, and Rusty Wallace built the racetrack, all with the hopes of one day getting a NASCAR Cup Series race. Well, that day is finally here.
Fans have been begging for a cup race here for years. They finally got their wish, selling out the grandstands in just one day after the announcement and filling the campgrounds.
On Friday, the teams completed their 1,000-mile trip from Charlotte, North Carolina to the Iowa Speedway, making a ceremonial but necessary trip through the infield tunnel. What did they find on the other side? Opportunity from a location that
Chaos is what they found.
of dreams.
That is what they found.
Greatest race fans in the country waited 18 years for this moment. Are you guys fired up? There is so much excitement here. It's been worth it. This man right here says he's ready to go. Let's see what happens.
I just put a $5 bet on Brad Keselowski, and Michael put a $3 bet on him for me. I feel good about that. And Josh Berry again qualifies third. He shows out on the short tracks. I put 5 on Brad with a boost and 5 on William Byron.
It's NASCAR Cup Series racing. The Iowa Ford 350, powered by ethanol. From Newton, Iowa and the Iowa Speedway, NBC Sports kicking off our coverage to the final 10 races of the regular season and then the 10-race playoffs. Let's take a look at the starting grid brought to you by Iowa Corn Growers. On the top will be the poll winner, Kyle Larson. Let's see if we can dial him on the radio, Steve.
All right, let's see. Make sure they're off the radio here.
Steve Letarte, the considerate crew chief.
ABC booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, when I looked at the rundown of drivers in Iowa, your name...
I got Brad Keselowski and William Byron for the win.
5 miles away down at Knoxville. Bring me here to Iowa Speedway in front of this big crowd and the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's great. You know, the Midwestern fans are some of the best, and you know they've been starving for a cup race here at Iowa Speedway. So glad to be here. Hopefully, can put on a good show for them, and hopefully they can see the 5-car doing some burnouts there.
Well, let's talk about that show. They're getting ready to see a little bit new pavement, a little bit of tire trouble, a lot of storylines heading into the race. Give us your crystal ball. What do you see is going to happen over the next couple hours?
Well, I think the track's going to go through a lot of change and transition. Obviously, day to night's going to be something.
Boy, if Brad Keselowski wins, this is going to be a party tonight for me.
The cup rubber gets laid back
What's up,
down. I
Yuki?
think it's going to be really slick here early.
Brad Keselowski for the win, courtesy of Michael giving me a piece of his bet and my own bet, and William Byron.
And hopefully things will settle in. But
That's who you should cheer for today.
what to expect here going into turn 1 on the initial start, but we'll try and keep it going straight and hopefully hold on to the track position all day.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time. I know the fans do as well. Good luck tonight, buddy, and happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you too. Glad to have you guys back too. Glad to finally get you off the golf course and back in the booth.
We're all glad to have him back.
Yeah, I'll take that.
No, but what a good guy Kyle Larson is. Busy. He was last week. Or actually last night, he was in Knoxville racing a sprint car there. So he loves to be behind the wheel and racing. Another guy loves to be behind the wheel and racing is Christopher Bell, driver of the 20. Let's check in with his crew chief. Marty, you're down there with Adam Stevens.
Yeah, Rick, when we do the embedded portion of stage 2 later on, this is the sort of access we're going to have. I'm going to be sitting right beside Adam Stevens. So I don't have to tell you, no team's been able to run 20 laps more than that on a set of tires. Knowing that is going to be the case maybe tonight.
This race could be the greatest thing ever. It could be a race as good as Bristol was earlier this year, or we could be staring down the barrel of a 2008 Brickyard 400 catastrophe. We don't know, and that's why we're here to watch. And I'm sure I will lose money because of a blown right front tire. No way the tires survive a fuel run, but hopefully they can go past 30 or 40 laps. So, we don't know how this is going to go. It'll probably be entertaining regardless. Next week, we got New Hampshire, followed by Nashville, followed by a Chicago street race. After the Xfinity race yesterday, I'm a lot more excited for this race because I really enjoyed the Xfinity race yesterday. Probably my favorite Iowa race I've ever watched was yesterday.
That's going to take place in stage 2, where Marty and Kim will be embedded with those teams, and we'll get looks of everyone. Crew chief, over the wall, spotters, everything. Steve, take us through this race analysis.
Well, it's funny.
They got an hour of practice and one group of qualifying this weekend. The practice was treacherous. Iowa is a sister track to Richmond, but its new unique wrinkle is the bottom almost 3 lanes are fresh asphalt, and the outside wall, the 2 lanes at the outside wall, are old asphalt. We're talking about playoff standings. Bubba Wallace on the bubble, 8 points up over Kyle Busch. Logano 16 out. Briscoe 27 out. McDowell 93 out. 93 out almost means you have to win. So really, right now, there's only 3 guys. Briscoe, Logano, and Kyle Busch could probably point their way in, and Bubba Wallace is 8 points to the good, but that's not much. Next above him is Buescher, 32 up. We've had 9 different winners, 4 drivers, multiple wins. So over half the playoff grid's full with 9 winners. And I'm glad we're back on NBC, and we've hit this time of year where we're going to have to start points watching for the next 10 weeks or whatever it is. Christopher Bell dropping to the rear in a backup car. I didn't bet on him. He's been my go-to guy, and I just jinxed him, so I'm going to cut him a break this week. I went with the 24 and the 6. I feel good about my Brad bet. I wonder what could go wrong. Run that bottom. Might be better for the tires. Run the bottom. Get that thing on the outside. It wears them out just a tad quicker. That seems to be a trend at a lot of racetracks. Especially tracks with progressive banking. So the magic number is 20 laps. NBC, don't go to commercial. I know you won't, because yesterday you did the first 20 laps of the Xfinity race without going to commercial. Sunday night race because TV networks hate Saturday nights. Going to be a transitional race, too. It will be dark later. Green, green. Logano, the first to jump out of line, puts Kyle Busch 3 wide. Well, actually, that was Chase Elliott. Busch was just in front of Logano. And Blaney and Larson side by side for the lead. Christopher Bell way out of line at the back of the field. I got the hiccups and I'm coughing. Larson takes the lead in 4. Have you guys seen Tyler Reddick's fire suit for the Hamburglar car? Here's Blaney fighting back. Don't race too hard now. We are worried about tires here. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Oh, Larson! Larson really tried to clear Blaney there and didn't work. And he gets loose off of 4. Now Ryan Blaney clears him and takes the lead. Take care of it, Brad. I'm counting on you. Josh Berry loose in turn 2. Big time loose. Big time loose. That's for 4. Josh Berry has speed on these short tracks. Qualified top 5 again. He's 3 wide. Byron trying to cut him a break. Logano not cutting Byron a break. Dylan is stuck in traffic and on his way to my house. God, Brad Keselowski's 3 wide in the middle of Elliott. Oh, Brad. Brad. Oh, Corey LaJoie around. There's a shock. Backs her into the wall just a little bit. Caution's out. Okay, 3 laps in. Pit! No, I'm kidding. They're at the back, maybe. Corey LaJoie in the top 20. Boy, that was rare. Ooh, his own teammates. His teammates, Hocevar and Zane Smith got him. Which really just looked like Zane Smith got loose. I couldn't tell if Hocevar was in the back of him or not. Oh, wow. Hocevar got loose, shot up the track, hit Zane Smith, who hit Corey LaJoie. Spire doing a great job of taking care of each other there. I think Corey's car is fine. Larson was almost done there when he cut across Blaney on the second lap. Blaney, Larson, Briscoe 3rd, Reddick 4th, Josh Berry dropped back to 6th, Kyle Busch up to 5th. Brad Keselowski, my bet out of the top 10 early, started 5th. He's 12th.
And the repaves in turn 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 have built up the speed here as we see the temperature starting to climb.
Well, you caught an early caution here.
But Steve, I think that was one of the big questions: is why were we seeing something different in that practice? But you had mentioned the loads were so much more because they were going so much faster.
Yeah, even at the tire test, which was just a few weeks ago, there's Ryan Sparks, crew chief for Coil of Joy.
I just realized my leaderboard's not even updating.
Seven car. So a few weeks ago, these teams came and tested, and the 20 right there, Adam Stevens was one of
And
the
NASCAR.com, where's the fucking leaderboard?
when we came back this weekend. They're one of the cars that failed the right front tire. Well, the lap times were almost 1 second.
No leaderboard?
So all the simulation, we talk a lot about simulation that the teams have and Goodyear has. That's all under the assumption of how fast they were 3 weeks ago. When you come back and you go 1 second faster, you can imagine how much higher those loads are, and that's really what happened, right? The math problem is
Oh, there's the leaderboard. I found it. Better late than never. Ladies and gentlemen, Spire Motorsports. That is their entire Cup season in a nutshell right there. You got Coil of Joy, who has not really shown me anything to warrant being in a Cup ride. And you got Zane Smith, who wasn't ready for Cup. Hocevar, that dude's got a future. I wouldn't mind seeing Larson go back to 2021. I just don't think it's possible with the way these cars are set up now. Everybody's so close together. It's not like 2021 where he just was clearly that team and him were just way ahead of everybody else. Dude could have won 18 races that year. Because remember, he had a handful taken away from him. Couple of less hard laps on the tires here because of this. Every caution is going to be important in this race, I feel like. Just because it at least takes some laps off your tires before the stage end. William Byron fell back to 9th from 4th. So both of my bets immediately plummeted.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Iowa Corn Growers. From Unleaded 88, grown by Iowa Corn Farmers. Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express Card. Toyota, let's go places. And by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. So 3 laps in, and
Spire and Penske to Honda.
20th position is we bring out the first.
Honda's coming to NASCAR with Spire and Penske.
The battle was pretty heated early with Blaney
And the 47.
Listen into Kyle Larson's radio.
So far, like I'm sure he's just building into it, but
The Hamburglers in 3rd.
I don't know if he's guarding bumps or he's just guarding grip, but I can charge in harder than you can.
Yep. Getting ready for the restart. As will be Larson on the outside.
All right, there's a restart. Blaney, Larson, Reddick, and Briscoe. Wow, they just blistered the rest of the field. Good God.
Drag race into turn 1.
Blaney and Larson were like 3 car lengths ahead of everyone at the end of the front straightaway. But the 14 carried a good run into the corner there. He was backed up from the restart and just flew by Blaney around the outside. This is going to be one of those weird races, I feel like. You got Briscoe, Josh Berry, and Kyle Busch up here. I can't believe I'm lumping Kyle Busch in with the guys that you don't really expect to win. Larson, Bell, and Keselowski ran the tire test here. That's worth noting. After what I saw at North Wilkesboro with Logano, I'd say that's worth noting, right? Three cars have broken away.
Ran the outside in practice on Friday. The track wasn't ready. It did not have rubber in it. The Xfinity race drove at the racetrack up. First time that these cars have been there.
Whoa, Kyle Busch.
Cars will do up there.
Thought Kyle Busch was going to clean out Josh Berry there. Initially, I thought only the bottom two lanes were paved, but really you can run three wide on that fresh pavement.
Josh Berry, that 4 car. As soon as he could get to the bottom, he was had been stuck on the top for
That's some Texas Motor Speedway shit, though, but it's working for this weekend. It's actually good. We all assumed that would make for a terrible race. The bottom line paved and the outside of the track not. I bet you Briscoe blows a tire first. Briscoe or Josh Berry or Suarez. Those are the three in the top 10 I'm looking at. Maybe Reddick. We'll throw Reddick in there, too. Man, it's so nice being back on NBC. That Xfinity race yesterday was fun to watch because the broadcast was great. Look at these wide camera shots where you can see what's going on. No random cuts to people in the stands. Justin Haley's up in the top 10. Justin Haley is routinely running in the top 10 in the 51. Blaney's coming back for second. Where the fuck is Keselowski? Can I get my money back now? I love Bubba's Grimace car. Allmendinger doing double duty this weekend. Again. We get 2 weeks of AJ in Cup. 3 wide back. Is that Austin Dillon, Bowman, and Stenhouse? That was Gregson, Bowman, and Stenhouse. Don't forget about the tires. We had an early caution that kind of took our minds off of the fact that when you hit 20 laps or so, it gets pretty bad. We had 3 green flag laps and a caution, so. At least one of my bets is hanging on to the top 10. I still don't understand the half-assed repave here. I don't get why that happened. I like Stenhouse's NOS car. Truex is slumming it right now in the mid-20s. A lot of the Gibbs cars had tire trouble in practice. Cindric's the biggest mover of the race. He's up 12 spots. Cindric, Bowman, and Priest 10 spots or more from where they started. Keselowski, definitely the biggest loser so far. I think I remember that Chastain truck race you just mentioned, Caden. You unlocked a memory for me. Corey LaJoie is passing Denny Hamlin with his slightly fresher tires. Hamlin in an Interstate Batteries car is always weird. Kind of like that time Bobby Labonte was in the FedEx car. Because the 11 didn't qualify for the race, and FedEx insisted to Gibbs that they be on a car. So Gibbs had to go ask Interstate Batteries to take the week off so they could put a FedEx wrap on Bobby Labonte's car. That was at 2005 Charlotte. Who said that? Somebody said the tires felt like they're on backwards. Is that Denny? Denny Hamlin's 28th on a short track. Richmond is the sister track to this. He dominates Richmond. He's running 28th right now. We're creeping up on 20 laps of green flag racing. Denny is in the way right now. He's slowing up Zane Smith and Gilliland and McDowell. NBC's like, we're not afraid to show battles further back. Look at Justin Haley passing Joey Logano for a top 10 spot. Hell yeah, Justin Haley. Byron got by Logano to get back up to 8th. Suarez and Kyle Busch, 6th place. William Byron right behind them. Larson's got a 3-second lead. Howdy. 3-second lead for Larson. Thank you, sir. I thought I was so smart. Keselowski's won an Xfinity here. He qualified 5th. It's a race where tire wear is going to matter. I put $5 on it with an odds boost. Immediately drops to 20th. What? Josh Berry. Dude, Josh Berry's a beast on short tracks. Well, you mentioned Wilkesboro last year. He won the Open at Wilkesboro. Josh Berry did. Remember, he's in the 48. Yeah. Berry's really good on short tracks. I think he gets the 34. And I think him and his entire 4 teams get kept together. Because apparently that's what teams want. They want Josh Berry with Rodney Childers. They want to keep the 4 team together and just transfer it to another team, which is smart. Because look how good they are on short tracks. They got short tracks covered. He's going to get better everywhere else. This is Richmond's better brother. Yeah, honestly. You know why? Remember I kept talking about Richmond? They used to put sealer on the track, and the track was like dark black, and it was everybody's favorite. And then they said, well, the sealer makes the asphalt crack sooner, so we stopped putting it down, and now the track is gray and doesn't race worth a shit. This place has repaved corners that are like about 3 lanes wide. And when there's no rubber, there's no grip. When it's rubbered in, there's grip. It's just different from Richmond. It's the same goddamn track, but wider and with new pavement in the corners that somehow makes this better.
I thought
Xfinity was the best Iowa race I've ever seen.
Well, this is new to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't watched really any Iowa. I've been watching Xfinity and trucks forever, so I've seen a bunch of Iowa races. I saw Sam Hornish win at Iowa, driving the 18 car, and I told you that was the day I said, well, anybody can fucking win in that damn car. Dude, I was so salty, because I'm like, dude, it doesn't fucking matter. Whoever drives the Gibbs 18 is going to fucking win, no matter who it is. Sam Hornish, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't Ryan Priest, Kyle Benjamin, or whatever his name was, I want to say he won an Xfinity race in the 18 or something. So it really doesn't matter. Yeah. They had a 33% odds boost on DraftKings, I bet 5 minutes before the race. And Michael did the same bet and told me he'd give me half if Brad wins. So, I'd really like to see Brad win, but I'm not so optimistic after these first 32 laps. That CM Punk shit was so funny, dude. Priest and McIntyre in a world title match. The referee gets knocked out. Fucking Drew hits the Claymore kick on Priest. He's laying in the middle of the ring covering him. There's no referee. And they do a wide shot so you can't see who it is. You see somebody running with a referee shirt and go, here comes the referee. One. And then the camera pans around and it's CM Punk in a referee shirt. And he looks at Drew McIntyre and he goes, and then McIntyre jumps up and starts choking him. And Punk kicks McIntyre in the balls. And he gets choke slammed and he gets beat. Oh, that was so funny. The way they tried to keep you from seeing it with CM Punk, it was like a fucking movie. Larson's lapping Denny Hamlin. Remember that Martinsville race during COVID where Hamlin did this? He just ran 30th at Martinsville. That was so weird. Yeah, Denny Hamlin just got lapped 36 laps in. He took a chunk out of Larson's lead. I raced Pocono yesterday in Heat 5. It was fun, actually. Well, Bell had to start in the back, so he's actually going forward at least. Ty's like 12th or 13th. I don't think so now. It was a possibility. Justin Haley is seriously top 10 every week. That's crazy. We're starting to see why Justin Haley took that ride over the Collie. I remember people said, "What are you doing going to Rick Ware Racing for, you dumbass?" Now we're starting to see why. Yeah, Rick Ware Racing. Rick Ware Racing's better than Collie and better than Spire. Spire was supposed to be, they're the next big team that's spending money. They're on the come up. I ain't seen it yet. Outside of Hocevar. If Briscoe gets the 19, I'm just so underwhelmed. That shit came out, Briscoe's the favorite. I said, really?
Is it real?
Yes.
I know it don't make sense in Cup, but I would use the 19 as a part-time car.
Noah's either going to wind up at RCR or back at Colleague.
I think Kyle Busch should get the 48. Bubba should kick fucking rocks. They should give the 8 to Noah. Give him the 8. Let him run in the Chevrolet.
Put Kyle Busch in a 3. See, the thing is, you can't fire Bowman. He's doing too good this year. Him and Chase Elliott have like crazy good average finishes.
Just above average enough to be able to.
Right. He's like Paul Menard, but better. He's like Paul Menard if Paul Menard was capable of winning. Because Bowman anytime could pop up and win a race.
Exactly.
Yeah. Paul Menard really couldn't. So I still like Bowman. Chase Elliott's having his 2003 Matt Kenseth year where he's just like seventh every week, win every now and then. And then next thing you know, he's going to be champion with like one win. If we were running Winston Cup points, Chase is running away with it right now. Yes. Chase would be running away with it. Bowman's right there at the top 5. Yeah. God, the Toyotas missed it. Because Bubba's bad, Hamlin's bad, Truex is bad. Reddick's good, though. But will that last? Can he take care of his tires enough? When he got wrecked at Sonoma, them guys, what he said, there's your weekly Harrison Burton performance update. He wrecked again. That was a pathetic stat. You see the stat there? 5 career top 10s. That's all Harrison Burton has. And I'll guarantee 3 of them are Daytona or Talladega or Atlanta. How much y'all want to bet? I'll get a racing reference next commercial, and we'll look at where Harrison Burton's finished top 10. Briscoe's fading. William Byron coming on strong. That's my other bet. Significantly less money, but still like $90 if he wins. I told you, I looked at the top 10 earlier, and I was like, Suarez, Reddick, Berry, or Briscoe. Winchestersonville. Caden, people that are pissed about that main event yesterday are the same kind of idiots like that guy in the press conference that says to CM Punk, you and Drew should just have a Hell in a Cell match right off the bat. And Punk goes, no disrespect, but I'm really glad you're not in charge of a wrestling company. Oh, no. There's only like 3 lanes you can run. Ooh. Larson's almost ate shit twice now. This traffic's killing him. I promise I'm playing more NASCAR A5 this week when I get Tom. Every time I see that scheme, I think it's Pepsi. Bippus. Bippus. It's a Pepsi logo upside down and it says Bippus. Michael put a bet on Chastain, who's 11th. That's not bad. I'm just looking at all the big name guys that are struggling. So I'm like, yeah, if you're top 15, good for you. Yeah, Caden, that guy in the press conference that said you should have a Hell in a Cell match. I've said all along, Punk and Drew should end with a Hell in a Cell match, but their first match shouldn't be Hell in a Cell. I hope they have their first match at Money in the Bank and then do the Hell in a Cell when I'm at SummerSlam or something. Because I'm going to, I got my SummerSlam ticket. Oh, like $300. It's a good fucking seat though. Yeah, it's a good seat too, dude. I'm on the fucking the lower level, like not on the ground, but that next part. So I'm excited. I might go to Raw while I'm there too, because they're doing. I might go to all three shows because SmackDown's on Friday night, SummerSlam on Saturday, Raw on Monday. I'm staying past Monday. I'll probably go. I'll at least go to Raw. I don't know about SmackDown because the SmackDown before a pay-per-view, nothing never happens because they want to keep everybody healthy. But I'll probably go to Raw after SummerSlam. That'll be my second Raw after SummerSlam. I told you about the time I sat here with Anthony, watched SummerSlam, and then went to Charlotte and got on a train and went to New York City and was there for Raw the next day. In that traffic, I'm not surprised. That's just dirty air. Oh, Allmendinger's wrecked. Second day in a row. Well, his car looks a lot better today than it did yesterday. Wheels are straight. I think. Is it wobbling? His safety truck trying to chase him down. That's when you're like, get the fuck away from me. Remember that time Kurt Busch at Talladega, the safety crew came up and he was trying to get his car recranked and they put their safety equipment on his car and tried to get him out and he fired that shit up and took off and the fucking safety equipment went flying and he got in trouble.
Whose car was it that caught on fire yesterday? When they had it hooked to the fucking, taking it in the garage?
Was that Jesse Love's car?
Yes.
Yeah, Jesse Love's car caught on fire yesterday. Yeah. Tire looks straight. That's really all that matters.
So AJ blew the first time.
Everybody's gonna pit now. I don't know, man. You'll be a lap down in about 15 laps if you make it that far. I wish they'd run the Wilkesboro soft tires here. Them fuckers went the last 10 laps. I wish they'd try the Wilkesboro tires at Richmond. I'm so confused by this. Okay, so I know a lot of the track is old asphalt, but in the corner where the load's on the tires is fresh pavement. How are these tires wearing, but the Wilkesboro ones didn't wear at all, and they were softer? Like, what sense does that fucking make? I mean, Wilkesboro was a night race, and it was track temps were down. It's got to be a temperature thing. That was my theory all along. Yeah. I know enough to guess.
I mean, my mind only could think that I was probably not as big of a market, so they were like, yeah, shit.
That's what it seems like. I don't know what they were doing with this repave. They're going to have to do the whole thing eventually. Although, remember, this was what drivers were suggesting for California, but in reverse. When NASCAR's like, we got to repave Fontana. Pave the straightaways, but leave the corners alone. Iowa did the opposite. Larson pitted. Blaney pitted. Yeah, everybody's pitting. All the lap cars so spread out.
So we're just going to need a really weird time.
Yeah. Based on yesterday, you'll probably get it. That's the best Briscoe paint scheme he's ever had. I think Noah's team and Barry's team should be kept together wherever they go next year. Briscoe, you could argue. Briscoe's just below the cut line for the playoffs. Think of where he was last year. That's a huge fucking improvement. Last year, he was like 30th. Corey LaJoy did. Well, Corey spun and pitted early, so they're trying 2 tires now. So Corey LaJoy took 2 tires. Good, AJ. You hit the other end of the track today. Proud of you. They're going all out with that CM Punk Drew McIntyre storyline because in real life, Wade Barrett and Drew McIntyre are buddies. And after the show, Wade Barrett was like, "I'm ashamed of Triple H for rehiring CM Punk. This is disgusting. This is all bullshit. They need to fire CM. If they had any respect, they'd fire him for what he did today." And then you could see after the show when the crowd was leaving, Barrett and McIntyre are still standing at the ring, cussing and yelling at people, yelling at the referee. Drew McIntyre grabs Corey Graves and starts screaming at him. So they're really selling it. Says Suarez and Keselowski stayed out. As bad as Brad was running, I don't think that's a good idea. I guess they're just hoping, well, there's only going to be like 14 to go, so maybe we can hang on.
You do have Corey top 5 who's going to get ran the fuck over.
Or take out 3 people as he spins.
He's going to take Larson and Blaney out. Race over.
My friend Chris posted this in the shit posting page. I'm sharing that. Oh, God. You see the picture of Jimmy Johnson I posted in the shit posting group?
Yes.
Somebody drew. It's like so well done until you look at his face.
A couple of them are really bad.
Yeah, because like the cars look great, everything, and then you fucking get that. And then Chris zoomed in on that and made it a picture. His fucking teeth. Everything else is great except the face. It's like, what is that? This eye's like really close over here. He's got like 2002 Kurt Busch ears before Kurt had the plastic surgery to fix his ears. True story. Yeah, Kurt Busch had surgery on his ears because he used to have elf ears. You know, McIntyre had that shirt where it's him posing in front of a tombstone with CM Punk's name on it, throwing the peace sign. And that's what Punk was doing to him yesterday. 1, 2. I ain't been watching weekly lately, but I'm starting back now because that was a really good show yesterday. And Punk. Yeah. It's hard to get that trust back. Yeah. It took a while for me to trust again. Remember when Cody lost to Roman and people said, "God damn it, that's it." And I was like, I trust Triple H. Like if this was 4 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, fuck this company, I ain't watching. Wow. They have to. WWE has like 25 years of bad fucking will among their fans that they're trying to dig out of. So, but they've done 2 really solid years now of like everything's been done right and they pay everything off in the end. I was kind of bummed that Chad Gable didn't win the Intercontinental title yesterday until the end of the match when he was standing there going, staring at Otis. He had this evil look on his face. Just.
That's a good point. I've been nervous too because of Cedric winning.
Yeah.
If you want a random winner, take the fucking points.
Nope.
We gotta win, but we're gonna need the points.
Can't believe I'm saying this. What if Noah wins or Briscoe wins or McDowell wins? The 3 of them could win, and they're outside.
Joey's outside.
Joey's outside. You know he can win. Kyle Busch can fucking win. I know Kyle Busch can win. So, yeah, there's guys on the outside, plenty that I'm like, yeah, they could realistically win. You just got to make it 12 laps. And just, you're probably going to come out running ahead of where he was. He was tailing the lead lap. Yeah, buddy. I didn't tell you. And Brad is doing the same damn thing he did at the start of the race, getting put 3 wide in the middle. Oh, Corey! He almost cost me money. That's why I yelled there. Thought Corey was going to wipe out Barry and Byron. Josh Berry stayed up here the whole race so far. Chase is 3 wide. What's going to fuck Ryan Blaney out of a win today? He lost Atlanta by that much and ran out of gas at Gateway. I think Blaney's cursed this year. Yeah. Still not as funny as Truex running out of gas at Sonoma at the end. And then Kyle Busch getting fucking run over by Chastain. Oh! That's the second time they've almost wrecked. On the second lap, Larson cut across Blaney in the corner in middle of 3. God, he was bad before the caution. How many spots did he gain? Hey, Brad's running better than where he was. Oh, who's that? Oh, Ty Gibbs in the wall. Not hard, I don't think. Let's give NBC some grace. At least they saw it. And they'll have a replay. Fox, you wouldn't have heard about it till about 5 laps from now. Hello.
No worries. Ryan Blaney, despite being out front, might have an issue with his cool suit. He was complaining about
That's going to suck.
the team telling him
So even though nothing wrong with Blaney's car, he's going to be fucking hot and miserable the rest of the day.
give it about 30 seconds before you turn it back on to reset.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
So, if he does have a cool suit failure, what does this mean for a driver under the hot conditions we have here in Iowa today?
Well, it's 90 degrees, Gil, and
It'll get cooler.
I mean, these guys are in great
Kim,
They put a ton of work into training.
William Byron, and Kim Burton.
This is not going to be a short race. And we go into the night, but the temperatures don't really come down that much. So he's going to be tested.
He's really good at being a roadblock. You've seen that in person several times. Ross put Gibbs in the wall. Dude, Ross is back. You saw what he did last week.
Yeah, just up the racetrack some, and we've seen
Imagine looking up and you get passed by the Hamburglar.
but you get too high and there's no grip.
You guys remember The Rock feuding with the Hurricane? That's the Hamburglar. Arrest his monkey ass.
Currently 30th and equipment interference on the pit stop. So essentially, the 51 car for the
Damn, Justin Haley had a top 10 going and got penalized on pit road.
And you see this 20 car, Christopher Bell battling with Ty Gibbs. Remember,
Alex Bowman, top 10.
he was one of those drivers that had a tire failure on Friday, a backup car, had to start in the back. Done a nice job of working himself up to get some decent track position.
I'm gonna.
Make races like this very interesting. No practice.
They actually gave him double practice this week.
Suarez, one of those
Especially, they needed it after the tire problems they had. We would have had another Bristol to the extreme if they didn't practice more. Larson's pressuring Blaney for a stage win. Larson needs every point after missing Charlotte. He caught a break, though, because Truex ran out of gas last week and lost like 30 points, and Hamlin finished dead last week. So Larson's still got a shot at regular season points because those two have basically missed a race as well.
season championship. Remember, he missed that race in Charlotte.
Listening to the stream, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at every stage win he can get. I'm like, he needs to win them all. He needs to have 2017 Martin Truex number of stage wins.
He has yet to win a race. Right? He's that guy that's currently in on.
There's so much going on. They're actually showing it all. Imagine that. One to go. I don't think Larson's going to get Blaney. Briscoe must have just had a piss poor fucking pit stop. Suarez, the rolling chicane, is holding off Byron and Josh Berry for third. Keselowski's ninth. That's a huge improvement where he was. Ryan Blaney wins stage one. No tire problems, except for Allmendinger. Yeah, that was okay. One tire problem. He did. Hooray. So I got one bet in fourth and one bet in eighth. We're doing all right. Caden, I think Gable could have won. I was kind of thinking he was going to win, so they got me there. They had me convinced Gable was going to win yesterday. But in a way, it's good that he did. Either you could have won either way. He could have won, and it's also not bad that he didn't win. Because now he's just going to be a sadistic, bitter asshole. Somebody in the ship posted group took a video of the old lady that said "Gentlemen, start your engines before the race," and it said Gary Busey keeps getting better with age. I played GTA Vice City and Vice City Stories lately. I've heard a lot of Gary Busey in this room the last few weeks. Man, y'all know Dakota Kai is dating Shayna Baszler? I was like, oh, I like Dakota Kai. I think Dakota Kai's by Shayna Baszler. You don't need me to tell you that that woman's obviously a lesbian. I mean, you know what Shayna Baszler looks like, right?
Yes.
That is a lesbian. Dakota Kai's bi. This is the first time Kevin Harvick has not been at the track for a cup race since he got suspended at Martinsville in April of 2002. Delana posted a picture of Harvick sitting on his couch, and it said, "This is weird." He's watching a cup race on TV. He'll be like, "Damn, NBC does a great job." Did you hear Larson before the race? Really good to have the NBC guys back this week. We all feel the same way.
Keselowski's one of those. You knew he wanted some fresh tires after staying out on that last restart. He said to his crew chief, "Help me on the short run with rear grip and on the long run with front grip, Kim."
As we get cars making their way down this in and pit road, including Daniel Suarez. He said the car was good, just a little bit dirty. And then also we have Corey LaJoy making his stop there at the bottom. Feels really good to say
I've decided I'm going to take 1 week at work where I work 10-hour days at the retirement home. And by 10-hour days, I'm going to play my Switch for 10 hours to get the money to buy MetaQuest 3. Just 1 week of that. Caden, I saw a meme yesterday, and it says, "Girl, be like, don't you dare drag this out." Me, and it's a picture of Triple H going. It's a picture of Triple H smiling when she says, "Don't drag this out." Because that's how WWE does their storylines now. They fucking milk that shit. McIntyre and Punk have been feuding for 8 months and haven't had a fucking match yet. Chad Gable just lost his third straight Intercontinental Championship match, and he's going off the deep end, and it's great. Drew McIntyre didn't win the world title after months of thinking that he probably would. Cody losing to Roman and having to wait another year to get back at him. That was good. I said when that happened, I was like, oh, okay, I know what you're doing now. I'm with you. Until The Rock came in and tried to fuck it up. And then they talked him out of it. I hope The Rock will be at SummerSlam. I don't know if he will be or not. He might just wait till fucking spring of next year before WrestleMania to show up again. Pretty sure Roman Reigns might be at SummerSlam. I think they're going to do Roman versus Solo at SummerSlam, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. That's best I can guess right now. That would make the most sense to me. Cody versus Randy needs to happen. Cody and AJ had another fucking badass match yesterday. It's like the most realistic finish to an I Quit match I've ever seen. Cody handcuffed AJ Styles to the ropes and picked the ring steps up and was going to drop him on his head. AJ goes, "I quit! I quit!" Wow, that's a fucking believable finish. Somebody was going to drop those fucking steps on my goddamn head. Okay, I quit. I give up. And then Cody does it anyway after AJ quits. Oh, that's what Cody did. Because during the match, AJ kept going and talking shit to Cody's mom, and he threatened his mom with a chair. So then Cody just went the fuck off on him. Where's the Peacock pit box? Oh, it's 100% been better, dragging everything out. And CM Punk's getting cleared this week. Punk can wrestle probably by next week if he wants. Because Punk said yesterday, he says he's going to the doctor Monday, and then he's coming to SmackDown Friday, and he'll be clear.
Let him in at 6 a.m. Saturday to finish the car. The car has not been on the track since Martin Truex Jr. raced it last year at Martinsville, and so far all of these guys.
Oh, Bell's driving a recycled car like everybody does now.
Marty, it's already been an action-packed day for Corey LaJoy, and as we look at his resume,
What resume? Well, as we look at Corey LaJoy's resume. What resume? Oh, yeah, I wanted to see Harrison Burton's top 10s.
in the sport. So here at Iowa Speedway, Corey
Harrison Burton.
crew chief for Brody Kostecki in the ARCA Series, putting his driver on the
How many do you think are super speedways?
ground. But maybe
He's got 5 top 10s.
you're seeing right there, he changed
Dylan says 4 of them have to be super speedways.
back in 2013.
1 top 5, 5. Let's do the 5 top 10s. Atlanta, Indy Road Course, Darlington, Pocono, Talladega. So 2. Atlanta and Talladega. I would probably say Indianapolis Road Course surprises me the most. That Bubba got a good finish that day, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, because look at the top 10 that day. It was fucking Cindric, Harrison Burton, Todd Gilliland, Bubba Wallace. Anyway, there you go. It was Harrison Burton's 5 top 10s. Stage 2. And yeah, Burton's having a great race day. He's been top 15 the whole race. Bell's putting him in a bad spot. Larson got the lead from the inside. Chase Elliott's 3rd now. Yeah. Bowman's right behind him. This is a really long stage. Harrison Burton just got really loose. And Blaney's really good. Blaney's really good on short runs. Larson's probably a tad better longer they go. Oh, first race somewhere. Here comes Joey Logano. Keselowski 16th. What happened? Bad pit stop, I'm guessing. I guess I'm pulling for William Byron for the rest of the day. I just ain't seen anything out of Brad to indicate that's going to be a race winner. Oh, Noah throwing a block on John Hunter. Send it, John. There you go. Okay, he didn't totally wreck him. He just knocked him out of the way. That didn't even need to be a caution. Yeah. They came off a 2, and Noah chased John Hunter to the inside apron. So, yeah. That really didn't need to be a caution, but I guess they threw it because it looked like Noah was going to go into the wall. But he... Yeah, there was one at Sonoma where I was like,
where were these years ago?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing now?
"Oh yeah, you're fine. You didn't hit nothing. The left front tire or the left rear tire looks fine. A little bit of a blot there, and then John Hunter just yeets him. That could have hurt John Hunter more than it hurt Noah. What accident. Truex probably didn't enjoy seeing that. Don't block. Yeah, John Hunter went into that corner saying, I'm just going to use you to make the corner because fuck you. I knew that was coming. 2 fucking ass wipes like them. Like, of course this is going to happen. And Jeff Burton just echoed what I said. Said neither one of them is exactly known to be a rational thinker. You're not wrong.
So the interesting thing is, what do you do?
Stay out.
That's a big slide on tires.
Well, Noah's probably got a pit, right?
I don't know what the right call is. There's still a lot of laps left.
You got a set of scuffs. Those tires they just ran for 12 laps. Put them back on. That's what Steve just said. Stop listening to me. You're already at the back. Just pit and look at them. And if they look good, leave them on. If they don't, put the fucking scuffs on. Yesterday, there was a phenomenon of Slightly older tires are really fast for 5 laps to 10 laps because they're already they're warmed up a bit. New tires are very cold. So Austin Hill put scuffs on and ran down the leader, and then the fucking tire blew out and he crashed.
I seen that and I was like,
Yeah.
boy, you were just living in a world of karma.
And then once again, I was like, "What the luckiest motherfucker in the world?" He gets put up at the front, and we put scuffs on for you, and you're faster for the first 10 laps, and the tire blew. Larson's pitting. We've only run like fucking 4 laps.
They ain't hit since lap 54.
Yeah.
The freshest one is Barry took 2 tires, and I think
Yeah.
This morning, he said they were laying everything out.
Boy, that sucks to be the only car pitting. Well, the only car that close to the front.
Race started, you're seeing it in action in real time,
he's on a
electing to
different
come down,
strategy.
but it does look like they have a tire issue on the right side. So
Oh, they were worried about a right side tire problem.
for Kyle Larson.
Well, good. That opens the door for William Byron to get me money.
Looking at their radio, is that contact
wonder if he didn't spoil
I think he was afraid that he had rubbed the sidewall of one of the tires. I think it's the left rear they're talking about. So we'll have to see what it looks like after it comes off the car.
And almost wrecked.
One to come down pit road. We didn't even see the 10 after this amazing save.
Noah stayed out. I was just so confused as to why Larson's the only one that did that, but that right side tire makes sense. Said they had a problem. Ooh. Let me check the weather for this week. It's important to me here. Ball stick NC weather, because that's where I'm working. Damn, it's only supposed to rain tomorrow, and I'm not even going over there tomorrow. It's in the game. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Strategy or a tire issue was in fact tires. Kyle Larson came on the radio, said his left felt very strange. They came down, changed tires. I checked in with the tire specialist. You're seeing the left rear. They said there were no problems they could see on the tire despite what Larson felt.
So Larson just gave up all his track position for nothing. And wasted a set of tires. Of course, they could put them on that they just had later on, but
I know this doesn't look like a short track, but it's a short track. You're low on air. And he found
by definition, this is a short track.
better safe than sorry they caught him in the pit road.
William Byron will be on.
So Larson gave the race to William Byron and Ryan Blaney for now. Got Byron, Elliott, and Bowman lined up on the inside. Whoa, what the hell's going on there?
Byron holding tough on the inside.
Clear.
Now
Yeah.
outside.
Cho Chase almost wrecked. And Logano's going for the lead.
3 wide. Teammate Alex Bowman goes by him on the inside. And Bowman up the racetrack. Here comes Elliott once again. As we see Logano was looking to the inside of Blaney. Couldn't make that move. How about Chase Elliott regrouping now and forging ahead as he
Oh, Barry and Briscoe just got together. That was almost bad. 3 wide with Suarez.
I tell you, the four of Josh Berry, he's been exceptionally aggressive. He's laid his door on several people and just kind of moved them out of the groove.
He's dive bombing from 3 wide in the middle.
Very close to 3 wide there as Suarez was on the bottom. Barry was trying to take that lower line.
And then had the nerve to wave. Thanks for letting me by. No, I didn't let you by.
So early in this run,
Cindric just about wrecked.
Elliott here in the 9.
Hey, Fox, you see this? You can show a replay while still showing what's going on right now. Fox would stay on this and show it 10 times, 5 of them in slow motion, and then cut back to the race. Hey, look at that. Split screen. Look at that. You can show 2 things at once and not constantly zoom in on the left front tire of everyone.
Racing up front, Blaney and Lagano.
Kyle Busch, 4th.
1 and 2.
Well, that car in second.
Kyle Busch.
Fourth, the 8 of Kyle Busch. You know, I know the 12 hasn't won yet either, but he has a ton of points. Those 2 cars haven't won and entered below the cut line, so this is the types of run these 2 drivers need.
And Kyle Larson's 25th for no good reason.
Rising with two-time champions in this
Lee Diffie's taking Rick Allen's job in a couple of weeks.
forward. We've heard
Lee Diffie.
mentioned numerous times that he's not so
Joseph Newgarden.
much as he is. He's got a win streak going, and he has been able to win for so many years. Every year that he's been in
Kyle Larson's back there with bums like Denny Hamlin.
jeopardy if he can't find victory lane again. Battle for sixth at the top of the screen. Elliott has a spot. Josh Berry running a little lower line trying to take it away, and then you see the cluster down on the bottom. Kyle Larson getting passed by a few cars on the high side here.
He has Truex up there in the third.
Truex still in the 20s.
Larson does a nice job of rolling the bottom very patiently.
Larson is just
Motoring on the outside of Larson now as he dives.
Oh, yeah, Larson's picking his way through there.
You know what amazes me is we're now 7, currently 8 laps into this green flag run, and we have Brian Blaney in first.
How did Brad qualify 5th?
Eric Jones in 30th is only 6 seconds behind. Right, the whole field.
Should have used my odds boost on William Byron.
It sounds like something very trivial, but the level of competition from first to 30th is so close. That's why all those little things, the wave buys, the pit stops, the decisions, they all matter more than they've ever mattered because of the close competition.
Blaney a 3-car lead over Logano currently. And it's William Byron back in 3rd. Kyle Busch, Josh Berry in the top 5. Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Bowman. All
The other day I was trying to do a race in my career mode. It was trucks at California, and I was fast enough to just take the lead by 2 seconds. And the game threw a caution with 2 to go and kept adding laps and tried to run me out of gas, so I just fucking turned it off. I was like, I'll do the race again another time. There's no overtimes in NASCAR Thunder 05, but it kept adding laps to run me out of gas.
9 laps in, he's 31st to 18th.
Him and old hover car are picking them off.
Rick, I thought the story you told this morning about Kyle Larson, you went to Knoxville last night, you said he had to get to a transfer spot. Is he first corner, like 10th to 5th, right? The way he drives, it's consistent. He looked that way in the Indy car up in Indianapolis. He looks that way in the sprint car, looks that way in the stock car. He kind of only knows one speed, and it's fun to watch.
Well, he's one of the best drivers in the world, and whatever he gets behind, we saw that
I hope he gets to run Indianapolis again next year.
in May as we're riding along on the Toyota onboard with Christopher Bell. Bell now has a mirror full and maybe
Threw the center off. Larson's just killing him.
continuing to go toward the front. Bell running in the
Getting another one. Drive in and then drive off. Look at that from the bottom. Outside gets the better run off. Not there.
Tyler Reddick.
Leave the Hamburglar alone.
Hungry just saying it.
Damn.
A little bit closer for the lead now as Logano has closed the gap to about a car length when they get through the turns.
This battle for the lead is important. You know, Joey Logano has talked about
Do you know the battle for the lead's important?
mile and a half program is not where he wants it to be. This is where he feels they have got
This could be Blaney's 3rd win of the year if he didn't get fucked over 2 other times.
where he may not make the playoffs. That's
I miss Junior.
team to get points and have a good day.
They really couldn't get Junior a 1-year deal just to finish this year out.
Josh Berry trying to still get by that 24 of William Byron.
Well, I was going to mention Josh Berry. We've seen 2 tires now on a couple different cars. Josh Berry did take 2 tires at lap 73, which was the end of stage 1. So, you know, versus William Byron in front of him last on pit road at lap 54 for 4 tires.
But damn, we gave all the track position away. Yeah, he's fine. Larson's all right, just a mild inconvenience.
What number are we looking for when they'll have to come to pit road?
Well, everybody can run a little over 100, so the guys that were last on pit road at lap
I'm happy with how well the tires are holding up. They wear, but they're not blowing like crazy.
probably 160, 165. You know,
I like to see the
they
leader
always seem to go a little
gap
further than they tell me they can. So I'll say 160, 165.
And Marty, how's it going on the 20 pit box?
Let's chat with Adam.
We got New Hampshire, Nashville, and then Chicago after this.
He struggled from the early part of the run, Adam. Is that basically a product of having to go maybe a little more conservative than you would have liked after what happened in practice?
Huh?
And the balance is swinging pretty tight now, so we're going to have to come up with a little bit better.
Denny Hamlin's still 30th.
At a bad spot with our camera and our air pressure trying to make it live, and it's hurt the short run. There you go, Ken. Appreciate Adam talking to us on the green here.
It's not that impressive. He's not even driving. Well, when your driver's Corey LaJoy, you just got to try anything. You know what I mean? I just wish you'd be honest.
Spin early on, so we had to do something different to get back up front. Corey's doing a nice job. Gambridge, Chevrolet Camaro's really fast today. We're super pumped about that.
He's all right, I guess.
Up our sleeve here. We'll probably save it to the end of it.
And let's start. Not only does Ryan serve as crew chief, he's a dual role competition director also for Spire Motorsports.
Yeah, Ryan Sparks was hired in when Spire decided to run their own charters. He did a really nice job growing that organization, calling good races for the 7. I want to go back to what Adam Stevens said. You know, they showed up with what they thought would work. They failed the tire. They had to make
McDowell's
adjustments
good
they
this
did.
run.
And you kind of heard what he said. We're kind of in a box. Remember, you can adjust air pressure, but you can't really adjust camber. And that's what these teams have had to go with. It's great that both of these crew chiefs we talked with under green. The other thing to point out is that noise is real. So you see all these people in the pit box. The back 2 rows, they're normally sponsors, dignitaries, maybe team executives. The front row, each team does it a little different. The 20 of Adam Stevens has a crew chief, his car chief, and an engineer. The 7 of Corey LaJoy has a couple engineers up front. They normally have an intercom system, so while it sounds very loud, they can press a different button and have a private channel that doesn't even go over the airwaves, like a closed circuit intercom that whole front row on the 7 can talk to one another while everyone has an assignment. The crew chief can focus at the task at hand, communicating with his driver. There you see the 20 on the top, right? You see the man with the helmet, Chris Sherwood. That's a car chief. He's ready to go in action if he needs to go over pit wall.
So again, Marty and Kim, a part of the 27
Kim.
teams in this, the second stage, which there are 102 laps still to go in stage.
Hey, Ms. Hakeem, motherfucker.
Kyle Larson, we mentioned aggressive. Well,
Aggressive. That's Rick Allen's favorite word. Remember when
goes around.
he got all tongue-tied. He said he's being aggressive, and aggressive goes around. I was like, what the fuck? I can't remember. I think I was watching that race with Anthony, and I went, the fuck? Aggressive? Brad Keselowski won this race. Carl Edwards. What's the first thing you do when you get to a hotel? Turn on every light and crank the air conditioner and say, wow, this is nice. Turn the lights off and on a bunch. Use the sewing kit to sew all the towels together. Yeah. Like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber when he gets in the hotel. Susie Swim Swanson Samsonite. Caden, I only have one problem with Clash at the Castle yesterday. Drew McIntyre didn't come out to Broken Dreams. I was convinced they were saving that for Clash at the Castle. Jeff, look, seeing lots of positive comments about the television coverage so far. Everybody's shitting on Fox. NBC waited almost over 20 laps yesterday before they went to their first commercial. They're talking about like every group of cars throughout the field too. We know what everybody's doing. And oh yeah, the pictures of the drivers aren't cartoons. Looks like Michael McDowell's on pit road. Kyle Busch seen talking to his Hendrick teammates in 2025. McDowell hit the wall. I don't know if he had a flat tire or if he just... Oh, he got a tire go down. Thought he might have missed the groove. He's all right. What's up, Michael? Maybe Drew McIntyre's saving that Broken Dreams entrance for when I'm at SummerSlam and I can just fucking go ape shit. If I had a phone battery that would last long enough, I would stream all of SummerSlam from the stands. I totally would. I'd bring a little tripod and set my phone up. Kyle Busch having a good day. What could possibly happen? Good news for him is that Ross Chastain's in front of him this week. If Kyle didn't run out of gas right after Ross spun him, he would have probably went ape shit on Ross. But Kyle was doomed anyway. He was going to run out of gas. He just ran out like one corner later than Truex because even he passed Truex at the end of the race. You think that moment last week where Truex run out was where he said, fuck this, I'm not coming back next year? The short track that thinks it's Kentucky, Iowa. Michael, I'd say we missed on our Brad Keselowski bet, don't you think? Certainly so far. We're not halfway yet or anything, but... There's Grimace. Bring back the Grimace shake. That shit was so good. Why would they ever get rid of that? I'd weigh 300 pounds again if they kept the Grimace shake. That's my favorite part of any race I'm in a video game, especially NASCAR 5 lately, where I've like, okay, I've peaked at this position. Everybody's way behind me, and they're all way in front of me. I can just ride and not be interrupted. I'm trying to remember the announcer that accidentally said Joey Galagano one time. I think it was Marty Reed. Joey Galagano. Joey Galano. Or David Vickers. Oh, Jerry Punch said David Vickers. Marty Reed had another great call. Ricky Stenhouse is living large. You know, Chicagoland has the curved back stretch, and Marty Reed gets it backwards. He goes, there's a back straightaway. It's called a back stretch. That's a straightaway. And well, it's a back stretch, not a back straightaway. Andy Petrie had to correct him on the spot. Well, it's a back straight. It's a back stretch, not a back straightaway. Remember when he forgot Andy Petrie's name in Indianapolis? That was so hilarious. He calls races with this fucker every week, and he goes, "Here I am with winning Brickyard 400 crew chief. I know who you are, and it's good to be back with you." Hey, William Byron, second place. Got to go run down his former brother-in-law. There you go. I'm in second. I really regret not using the odds boost on him. He was 14 to 1. Brad was 16 to 1. And that's about where Brad's running, 16th. Look out, Joseph. You're in the way.
But if you're too stubborn or you say you can't and you have to go, I believe you and I'm going to give you what you need. That's a perfect example.
You won $83 on golf?
Because
Wow.
Alan asked Chase to do something, sets a car a certain way, and I have 100% confidence that
You weren't here when I had Bell for Gateway and he dominated the whole race and blew up with like 15 to go. That was nice.
You know, we talked to Joey Logano on our Countdown to Green show about the fact that he's outside the playoff grid, and when I spoke with him,
Joey was really good at Richmond this year,
yes, they're uncomfortable points-wise, but they have had
so this really shouldn't be a surprise.
their speed.
Obviously, pretty good on short track still.
Run at top five.
We can attest to that.
He's running
Yeah, I've got firsthand saw how good Joey's still at short tracks.
And he admitted, hey, we found some speed this weekend. Remember, short tracks the last couple of years
Get him, Chase.
struggled for them, but the handling is starting to go away on the 8 car. Right here on corner exit, car's way too tight, Steve. And then on corner entry, it's way
Chase Elliott third.
said a moment ago, right here going into turn 1, we're about wrecking, we're so loose.
Kyle Busch is out of control.
there's a lot of content as well. Like right before
But contrary to what he said last month, he does not suck as bad as Stenhouse today.
Casey has it recognized that everybody runs everybody like a skip pole, so welcome to the club.
You guys hear Kyle Busch just now? Go tell the 48 that everybody runs everybody like a fucking asshole, so welcome to the club.
Took advantage of the 48 a little bit. He's like, hey, that's just how it is.
I want to hear your translation.
That's how it is now.
Car slow in the middle.
Oh, Zane Smith has a problem. Problems.
This time Zane Smith, yes.
Rick Allen does his best to not say problems anymore. That's all he used to say. There's a compilation of him. Problems, 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 problems. And yeah, Zane had a flat right front tire, but doesn't look like he hit anything.
Sunshine, 24.1.
It's about time to pit anyway, is it not?
Leaders, 23.9 second laps, even faster. We see a 23.90 on second.
More speed means more heat,
3 and 4. I know one
and heat causes these tire problems.
this in mind. Teams are either A, taking a layer of pressure out to make the cars drive better. Pace is picking up. This is going to be a crossroads in the next 100, 150 laps. Which team gambles too much? Which team maybe plays the safer hand and lets the race come to them?
Blaney with a 1.4-second advantage over William Byron. Chase Elliott has moved up to the 3rd position, and surprisingly,
Kyle Larson 7th.
field all the way in 29th is Denny Hamlin. Dale.
Oh, Denny's here? You know, we ain't seen him in a couple of weeks. He only ran about 2 laps last week, and this week he's 30th. On his podcast, he said, well, the good news is I'm really well rested for Iowa. So it takes about 2 days to get my back from being stiff after these races. But, yeah, like I said, it's about that time. Kyle Busch pitted. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see. You know, the problem is, well, you know, I think tires are a bit of an advantage for handling. I'm not sure new tires are a whole lot faster than what they're currently on. We'll see if the teams react. I mean,
Great, more fucked up Goodyear tires.
the crew chief's counter, I'm not sure.
I knew this track was going to break Goodyear's brain. Oh, God, new pavement in the corners and old on the straightaways. How do you think that Indianapolis tire is going to be in about a month? A fucking brick. The Indianapolis tire, you could probably run the entire 400 miles on. I almost guarantee it's that way. Man, Cookout owes me a fucking milkshake. We went to Cookout, and I got a banana pudding milkshake, and I get home and I take a bite, and I'm like, that's peanut butter. And you can't check a milkshake because they all look the same until you start digging through them. So I was like, of course I didn't check it while I was there. So I threw that fucking nasty peanut butter shit away. They owe me a fucking banana pudding milkshake. pricks. How hard is it? Banana pudding, not peanut butter. I don't really like peanut butter. Ooh, Barry and Chastain, that's a fun pair. Ooh, wow. Who won the UFL championship?
St. Louis.
Battlehawks?
No idea.
Fuck's their fucking name? I don't even know. You know what? Watching a race does make me want to play racing games while I watch the race, but then I won't focus on the race as much. So, Dylan, if you get bored, you can play Heat 5. It's downloaded on my PS4. I played a little Heat 5 this weekend. I did Richmond and Pocono. Been a while since I played it. I forgot how much I like it. Heat 4 and Heat 5 is pretty good.
Birmingham Stallions won 25-0.
You know what my favorite thing about Heat 4 and 5 is that the AI actually has to deal with tire wear. Like, they actually fall off. It's not like a NASCAR 2005 thing where they just fucking haul ass for 50 laps on the same set of tires. In Heat 4 and Heat 5, their tires fall off like yours do. Your handling completely changes and they lose speed. So NASCAR 2005 is still my favorite NASCAR game, but that tire wear is a fucking big headache. Denny Hamlin getting lapped again. William Byron's my best shot at money. He's second. Joaquin. Birmingham Stallions. Denny Hamlin's on the old asphalt. Look out. Whoa. Second time today, Denny Hamlin's been straight up lapped. I bet you they won't bring whatever they had here next time. What? How come when they said that I immediately pictured Plankton's family on SpongeBob? What are you still doing here? Well, I can't read. Get out of here. Damn it, Chase Elliott took second from Byron. I don't have money on you, Chase. Ryan Blaney. Fastest lap of the race. And he did it on lap 69. Nice. Right on them fresh tires they had at the last run of stage one. Kyle Larson back in the top 5 after pitting for what ended up being no reason at all. Fifth, 4.8 seconds off Ryan Blaney, who is the leader.
Kyle Larson, yeah, I'm sorry. Kyle Larson up to fifth. So, you know, I still think tires matter. I know the leader,
He went
you know,
from 31st
they
to
did not
5th.
hit the top 5, top 4, but everybody with tires is getting to them. And I just think tires, especially in traffic, are an advantage.
Like I said, what a fun pair.
I like how aggressive Chastain
Yeah.
It's like he got up to the wall and was loose or something and got down the racetrack.
I just love seeing Josh be this good on short tracks. Ooh, loose into the corner there for Josh. Lost the spot to Bell. Bell's going to be a factor by the end of this race. Saw how good he was at Gateway, how good he was at Richmond, how good he was at Phoenix. He was good at Wilkesboro.
have since gone around into the third position. So, Steve, it's almost like a game of chicken. Who blinks first to go to the fifth row?
Truex is top 20 for the first time today. Larson is about to be fourth. Yeah. Kyle Busch pitted like 15 laps ago. Yeah.
So I would encourage my driver that if something feels weird, we're inside the window, we're ready for you. But my goal is to run this as long as possible.
Alan Gustafson called the shots for Chase Elliott. Refusal for William Byron. And that 5 continuing to march forward as Larson has moved up to the 4th spot now.
Two-car just pitted. He was lapped down. He pitted. Kind of look at his time to see if new tires are quicker. He'll have clean air when he comes out on the racetrack. Just something that we're going to watch. And crew chiefs are going to watch that too. They're going to look at other cars to see if speed is there when you put new tires on.
Blaney, the slowest he got in turns 3 and 4. Last lap was 120 miles an hour. The slowest that he was in the turn. Now he's gone down 115 there.
Amigo.
Contact on the track.
That was just Gibbs trying to get out and arc the corner, I think.
99 of Suarez.
He was trying to swing it wide and then go down into the corner. Problem was that Suarez was there.
Bell in front of Logano for 5th.
Was the championship game an entertaining game?
25
25-0? Okay, yeah, you're right. Forgot you told me that.
Tom Brady ended up there.
Watch a NASCAR broadcast and add "in my ass" to the end of random sentences.
As a crew chief, you have to allow your driver to decide it. But
In your ass.
I think you have to run this thing out as far as you can. Remember, Kyle Larson didn't pit to lap 83, so he can go 30 laps further.
In my ass.
See?
See? All those times Larry Mack's like, "Are you coming? I'd come." Somebody made a compilation of "I'd come." Are they coming? I think they're going to come. I think I'm going to come. I think they're coming. It's really funny with Larry Mack's voice, too. I think they're coming. I'd have to come. I'm about to bust. That clip of Hank Hill running to the bathroom because I'm about to bust. Or as Marty Reed would say, a 2.686 mile racetrack.
There's Busher just in front of the 12 of Ryan Blaney. After a great season a year ago.
So it was like the Ravens-Texans playoff game last year. Pretty good for a half, and then the Stallions stomped the shit out of whoever they were playing. There were some brutally heartbreaking playoff games this past year. The Cowboys and the Packers and the 49ers, the 49ers and the Lions, but Chiefs-Ravens, and, well, I don't know, Bills-Chiefs might top that one. They were both pretty sad. More guys getting into each other on a straightaway. Wow! Corey said, "Get your ass out of the way. I'm the most overrated driver in NASCAR." Noah's going to get the 3 next year. Austin Dillon ain't been happy in like 5 years. Blaney, Elliott, Byron, Larson, and Bell. They've not pitted yet, so this is straight up the top 5. A lot of fucking side by side. Hey, Fox, you see this? The first 20 minutes of the Xfinity broadcast yesterday, I was just going, "Oh, this is so good." Wait, you haven't told me about Corey LaJoie's hobbies that he likes to do on off weeks. Or show me a picture of Kyle Busch with photoshopped abs. Or or that really weird picture of Denny where he's got that haircut he had for like 2 weeks 2 years ago, and Kyle Larson's cartoon that looks like a King of the Hill character, and you haven't zoomed in on anybody's left front wheel nearly enough for my liking. Do better, NBC. Indy cars going to Fox next year, and people were going, "Oh no, oh no." Somebody said next year when you're watching the Indy 500 and it says 2 laps to go, and the race is in a little box that big, and the big screen says, "Did you know Joseph Newgarden went to the same high school as Taylor Swift?" William Byron pitted 10 laps from halfway. Ooh, slow stop, I think. Nah, he gathered it back up. Not too bad. Chastain's got a flat right front. Unless that tire carcass comes off. It's all about that tire carcass. Watch the tire carcass. Briscoe's on pit road. Chastain made it to the pits. Lost a lot of time, though. Oh, yeah, and he won the championship that day. He was that close to hitting that tire wall. I remember not even giving Kurt a chance that day. I was like, it's going to be Jimmy Johnson or Jeff Gordon. Junior was the long shot, but it's going to be Jimmy Johnson or Jeff Gordon. And then when the tire thing happened to Kurt Busch, like, he wasn't going to win, no way. Then he does. Everybody's pitting now. It's heading that way anyhow. I don't know. My Corey LaJoy takes are based on fact and results. Caden says he doesn't entirely agree with my Corey takes, but I'm like, I call them how I see them. Give me a list of every Cup driver, and I'll tell you if they suck or not, or if they're worth the time. And Corey be on my he ain't worth the time list. I don't get why he's here. He's in that Harrison Burton, Zane Smith group of like, why are you fucking here? And I had high hopes for Zane Smith. And it's only one season, but damn, he's bad. Truex just sped. You can't do that. I still don't understand the random blue line on that paint scheme. I'm not going to miss that car. Who cares? You're fucking 30th anyway. Live with it. That is a really sharp turn to pit road. Elliott has run down Blaney here. 40 to go, but they got a pit. Yeah. And Larson's right behind him. Larson's also within a second of the area. He is. Got a damn lap car hanging on his fucking left rear right now. Hamlin's on fresh tires. Really? Hamlin was right on his left rear there. Yeah. Blaney's pitting. I think Hamlin got him loose. Or Denny Hamlin got him loose. Here you go. Or did Hamlin not even touch him? Oh, Hamlin just drove through him. Denny Hamlin just drove through Kyle Larson in the middle of turn 2. Larson was closing in on the lead till Hamlin got a hold of him. I know Denny's on fresh tires, but fuck, you're a lap down. What are my thoughts on Ty Gibbs? Ty Gibbs is very good. Ty Gibbs is going to win any time now. And Eric Jones has a problem. All these right front tires at the end of fucking fuel runs and tire runs. Wow. Lock her down, buddy. Wow. How bad is that 15 compared to the 51 every week? They can't get the jack under it because the right front's so low to the ground. Jack him off.
And let's go stop of Joey Logano as they continue to have problems on that Eric Jones machine trying to get the jack underneath the car. Finally are able to.
Nah, the Homestead situation was me about 10 car lengths ahead of you, and you drove off in the corner and plowed into my left rear. Larson got a little loose in the corner, and Hamlin just didn't lift and ran through him. He might be. Yeah, I think Byron's going to cycle through. He's ahead of Blaney.
Remember, this is the car that blew the tire in practice. So they had a tremendous amount of confidence that they made the adjustments they needed to keep from having another tire failure.
Yep, that's the battle for what's going to be second, Blaney and Chase. Bill Kozlowski, Bubba, Suarez, Hocevar, Haley, Gilliland, Stenhouse, Busher, and, well, yep. That is a great Hamburglar paint scheme. Remember how dumb it looked when they moved the numbers back for the All-Star race? I'm really glad they moved them forward. Of course, I don't understand why they moved them at all. Nobody asked for that. I got a new rule for you. You can run the numbers forward or in the middle. Your pick. Depends on what your sponsors want or what you want. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. When Dale Jr. gets that number 8 trademark, that number 8 cup throwback Kyle Busch is going to run. It's going to hit like crack. Back in the day, that was lightning fast. Larson underneath Blaney for third. What's going to be third place? Now they're both getting fucked. Larson's got McDowell. Blaney's got Noah in front of him. McDowell let him go. We got a caution in the middle of pit stops. Most everybody's back on the lead lap, I think. We're having a Fox moment. What's the caution for? Did he spin or something? If he brushed the wall and they throw a caution, I'm going to lose it. Contact with the wall. There's not a scratch on that fucking car.
Kyle Busch was scored a lap down. The car scored a lap down in 15.
Well, he gets free pass. Well, that helps my Brad bit. What the fuck? Apparently, I don't believe it because I don't see anything on the right side of Hemrick's car. Yeah, that was a stupid caution. Yeah, we had how many right front tires go down this run with no caution, and somebody scrubs the wall and they throw it. NBC it. Well, he hit harder than I thought he did. Here comes the Jeff Burton rant. All right. That helps my money. And I got Byron and Keselowski on the lead lap with track position. Just past halfway. That was kind of silly. He hit pretty square, but damn. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lengthy caution to figure this shit out. Way to go, NASCAR. Wait, I see debris. He just run over it. Did you NBC that? This worked out for me. I can't complain, as stupid as it is. I'll take anything I can get, especially for Brad. Grimace. I love that that's like a matte purple on Bubba's car.
LaJoy might be the benefactor here, potentially, of that.
I think LaJoy, everybody.
Happy Father's Day.
This name gives Briscoe all are going to have the chance to wave around.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, that's my favorite one.
Seats of everything going on with the 17 and Marty with the 20.
Dale Earnhardt with Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch. That's funny. They put Bubba's head on Dale Jr.'s body. I wish I knew how to use Photoshop. Dave Meltzer thinks other bookers would have been heavily criticized for the finish of the world title match at Clash at the Castle. Well, to quote CM Punk, I'm really glad you're not in charge of a fucking wrestling company. Look at this. Your fucking grandfather who's like a war veteran and he's got his Bluetooth in. I've got to save that. That didn't need to be a caution. I'm going to send that to you so I can save it later.
Set on this, the first Cup Series race from Iowa Speedway. It's the Iowa Corn 350, powered by ethanol. Well, at the track, Iowa corn growers are highlighting the new interactive Iowa Corn mobile education trailers. The 40-foot state-of-the-art mobile unit takes
He said unit.
Iowa corn farmers conserve their land while growing corn that is used for
Yeah, those McDonald's has always brought it when they get special paint schemes. Remember the Bill Elliott Mac tonight? The black Batman Forever McDonald's car that Bill Elliott had. Anytime McDonald's does a special paint scheme, they nail it. The Grimace scheme and the Hamburglar scheme is pretty top. Pretty top notch. Right now, Ricky Stenhouse is scored as the leader. I don't know if that's right. Keselowski goes from like 15th to 10th because of that. And Byron's going to be up front, right where he was. So this caution helped me. 20 had to take the wave around. He's not wrong.
Well, let's be fair. They got handed a bullshit win in Charlotte. Not to say it wouldn't have won it.
What was it? 4 strikes, you're out. NASCAR's like, first car hit the wall. All right, if 3 more of y'all do that, we're throwing a caution. Can they communicate that and say, hey, if 3 more of y'all hit that shit? Daniel Hemrick needs assistance because he can't fucking drive, not because he hit the wall. And now he doesn't know where the fuck to line up at. And Stenhouse is the leader. And Stenhouse stayed out and those fuckers couldn't get the wave around. Son of a bitch. At least I got Brad and Byron. That's all that matters to me today. Ooh, that Carl Larson sideways and Stenhouse went wide. Let's go, Willie B. Oh, Byron. What are you doing? Well, there goes my track position. 6 spots, 7 spots, 8 spots. 4 wide. Todd Gilliland, send it. Denny Hamlin's up here. Oh, Denny lost the fucking nose there. You see that? Larson's got the lead. So we're back to normal, except that William Byron lost all his track position, and Bubba's third. Bubba's third. Byron's out of the top 10. Larson got the lead back. And Stenhouse and Gilliland are 3 wide with Blaney. And then you got Brad, Chastain, and Hamlin through. Hamlin, God, what a break for Hamlin. Is that why they threw that caution? Who benefited from that caution more than Denny Hamlin? Josh Berry going for the lead. How about this? Oh, yeah, I think Denny Hamlin benefited the most. The motherfucker's been 30th straight up on speed. Now he's top 10. And you know they've made aggressive changes on Denny's car as much as they can. That caution just completely jacked this race all up. Well, I lost Byron out of the top 10, but got Brad back in the top 10 for the moment. He and Dale Jr. love winning on Father's Day. Kyle Busch on his birthday, Dale Jr. and Kyle Larson on Father's Day.
Resurgence there. I don't know if it's a resurgence or a lotto ticket, but they were on the right side of the strategy.
Look in the top 10. Buescher wasn't there. Gilliland, Stenhouse, Hamlin, and Bubba. Half the top 10's just there because the caution came out when it did. Fucking Chastain is still a lap down, which he had a flat tire coming to the pits and lost a lot of time. He should get it. Chastain's got a good car. He'll be fast enough here to just get the free pass. And he's well ahead of anybody else that's a lap down. He's up in the top 10 while running a lap down in 19th. You guys want a NASCAR Heat 5 stream after this race? I might do an Iowa race. We could do an Iowa race. You got to work tomorrow, don't you? Oh, wait. Yeah, you don't get Mondays off, do you? I thought you were going to get Mondays off. You change your mind on it? I could work tomorrow if I wake up in the right mood. Oh. I need to stream a racing game where the AI actually has to suffer the tire wear. Just like we do. I give Heat 4 and Heat 5 credit. They nailed tire wear. It's pretty intense. To the middle. They don't even sound like Freddie Kraft. If that was Freddie, they were showing Bubba's. Chase Elliott going for second. Chase gets to finish second to Kyle Larson for the millionth time. Yeah, Rivals is literally just Heat 5. So you're right. Rivals has good tire wear. Because it's the same fucking thing as Heat 5. I turned my switch on today because I'm going to be working at the retirement home some this week. So I got to make sure it's updated and ready to go for those long days at the retirement home. I can't wait to get back. After being outside for the last 8 fucking weeks, it's going to be like a vacation. Tony Stewart really pissed me off. Josh Berry gets a fucking cup ride. Well, I'm closing down. I know Josh is going to have a ride next year, but fucking hell.
Have a fantasy lineup. Make sure to check. Make sure your fantasy drivers, if you got somebody in the garage, you need to
Somebody who actually deserves a chance gets it. Well, I'm closing the team.
saying that to Steve because I think Steve's doing fairly well.
Fucking Spirit Halloween's going to set up at the Stewart Haas Racing Shop or something.
In an eventful day for the 7.
Or is Harrison Burton running?
Has Harrison Burton working
Not good right now. He got fucked by that caution, I'm guessing. Kyle Busch. I can't believe he didn't get fucked by that yellow. He pitted early enough to where it didn't matter.
Joy has been able to come back and have a fairly good run, running 21st right now. Still trapped a lap down after the strategy that has played out here as of late.
You can see as this outside lead is starting to work in.
Man, I love NASCAR Rivals, but I love playing Heat 5 more because, goddamn, that fucking next-gen car having to shift at the damn short track drives me crazy. It's just another thing to have to pay attention to.
Trying to race to the 47.
Hell, you got to shift at Darlington to go fast. I downshift into turn 3 at Darlington.
As we see Kyle Larson running out front, the last set of tires they took off that race car, the right front shook cording, so you could see the threads of the tire. Not only for Kyle Larson, also Ryan Blaney with right front tire cording on the last set that was taken off. So, Steve,
Martinsville's like the most annoying track ever in NASCAR Rivals.
first time tonight we're seeing cording, and what possibly is causing that? Are they sliding the right front too much?
Well, Kim, anytime you see cording, you're a little bit concerned. The one thing I would say is that is almost an entire fuel run, so that would make me a little less concerned. You know, we saw at other tracks where it happened very premature. That was almost a fuel run for all of those cars, so for that reason, I feel a little bit better about it. But I would just make sure my balance doesn't get tight, and if it does get tight, make sure the drivers.
Whoa, Kyle Busch and Stenhouse almost hit the wall. Y'all see that? I thought they were just going to take each other out.
Has about a 1.6-second lead over Josh Berry running in the second spot. You know, Berry made his Xfinity Series debut here at this racetrack in 2014, running for Junior Motorsports, where he finished 12th in that race.
Rick, it's fascinating to me as we see this battle between the 47, the 2, and the 7. What all of those cars that were trapped the lap down when the 47 stayed out, what they choose to do. The 2 of Cindric, the 7 of LaJoy. Do they just stay out and try to take the wave around here? That'll be a big decision compared to what the leaders do. You're going to have to gamble. We talk about it, Jeff. Once you get a lap down, it's your job to be a little more aggressive with strategy to try to get back on the lead lap.
Would any of the cars in front of them stay out?
One to go. Larson's going to win this stage. Blaney won the first. Larson's going to win this one.
I don't think they will, but I've been wrong more than I've been right today.
Through 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 2 for Kyle Larson. This is going to be his 8th stage win already this year. He leads the field in stage wins.
Josh Berry second. Elliott third. Blaney fourth. Bubba fifth. Bubba needs points. He was only 8 above the cut line coming into this. Buscher's 32 ahead. Bubba was only 8 ahead. Denny got, I'd tell you, that caution had to be for Denny. Well, okay, there's 2 cautions today that shouldn't have been cautions. They just showed the Noah half spin and then him touching the wall. Get your shit together, NASCAR. Hey, guess what, guys? Our movie theater's still not open. You know, that night CM Punk freaked out in AEW. He was eating muffins at the press conference while he was bashing the company. Yesterday, he was eating cupcakes and shit, and he posted this on Instagram. And then Triple H said, I think it's his sugar intake. Whenever he eats those muffins, he just loses it. Triple H and CM Punk being bros, I never thought in my life that would happen. They hated each other. I tell you what I don't hate.
Never could.
Don't hate her. I'm showing Dylan a picture of Rhea Ripley. I do not hate her. Even though I had that really weird dream where she was trying to kill me. Still don't know what the fuck that was about. I was scared. Justin Haley had a pit road penalty and drove it back to the fucking top 10 in a Rick Ware racing car. Oh, by the way, when Larson got hit by Hamlin earlier, Larson came over the radio and said, "What the fuck was that for?" So that's 3 now. Noah Gregson's radio. That guy's the biggest moron in racing talking about John Hunter Nemechek. Hello, pot meat kettle.
Show NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Pods. Save up to 25% now at pods.com. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. And by Iowa Corn Growers. Pump Unleaded 88. Grown by Iowa Corn Farmers. This crowd here has been waiting for years to see this, the best of the stock racers come to Iowa Speedway, and they sold out in just a couple hours when tickets were made available. And so the crowd here, and what a beautiful day for racing too.
All right, so I sharpened my pencil, got my calculator out. Here's the situation.
This just makes me laugh every time. I know I told you about it. It's just, he's got him beat. Oh, here comes a referee. Watch the camera reveal.
The amount of fuel needed on that next pit stop. Remember, we saw pit stops be longer because they're waiting on fuel. So if I'm a leader, I'm pitting here, putting on a set.
Just the fucking camera work. I loved it. I knew who it was immediately without even showing. I was like, oh, that's Punk in a referee shirt.
Looks like you were coming to pit road, Marty.
Chase Elliott comes to pit road from third. Rick, top of your screen there. And it's interesting what he had to say. He said it seems like as the sun goes down.
This has to be a mod for Batman Arkham Knight.
Remember, they're so good at the end of the run. No changes here on the night.
Guys, this guy did a fucking dive bomb shockwave as Batman into a taxi and he just fucking dies.
A little bit edgy. He does think he takes off better than those around that four fresh Goodyear tire snowboat. As we watch the end of Larson's stop there on the bottom, Kyle telling his crew, "I'm a little too free. I can't lean on the right rear. I think the track's gonna get."
Brad Keselowski, 2 tires to the lead.
But they think he
Well, of the cars that pitted anyway. I think you said what, Busher stayed out?
Two-tire stop for Keselowski.
So Busher stayed out and Brad takes 2.
9 spots with the two-tire
Teammates.
stop. And what a behind-the-scenes view we have had here. We want to thank the 20 and the 7.
We're just going to keep trying to steal track position until it works. I'm going to get my money.
Final stage.
WeatherTech products are designed and
Wait a minute. CM Punk trolling the Scottish fans after he fucked McIntyre over. And of course it freezes. Trying to watch this. Why does it keep fucking freezing? At the same spot. That's my favorite wrestler, y'all. Nothing in the history of pro wrestling ever makes me feel as good as CM Punk pissing people off. Like, straight up. It's the best feeling in professional wrestling. I'm always thrown off when I see a skippable ad on YouTube TV. And then you just get to look at a sea turtle or something for like 30 seconds. Quick, show the J.G. Wentworth commercial. So Busher and Gilliland stayed out. But I got Keselowski third. Where's Byron? Byron's 11th. He's where he was before they pitted. So. I said we're just going to keep stealing that track position. It'll pay off. Adam Stevens sounds like he was going through his supervillain origin story a little while ago when that caution come out. Bob Sparks. Now that's a goddamn race car driver name. Old Bobby Sparks. Yeah, Caden, I'm still. Punk came back in November, and I'm still just blown away when I see him on TV. I'm so happy. Duke could just come out and cut promos for 3 weeks and then only wrestle on pay-per-view. Oh, I'm sorry, PLEs. He and Larson are probably the best long-run cars. Bill just hasn't been able to get to like third or what, get in that top 3 yet. Busher, let us have the lead. Bowman immediately goes 3 wide on Chase and Suarez. And Brad cannot get going on restarts. He cannot. He's 3 wide in the middle again for the 3rd time. About to get hooked if he ain't careful. He fought to not be 3 wide in the middle there. And he's just going to get fucking destroyed here. And Daniel Suarez just wrecked Kyle Larson. Suarez just took out the best car. That no-driving motherfucker just wrecked the best car in the field. Denny was innocent. I feel like Denny was innocent. Because Denny was just coming by on the outside when Larson got turned by Suarez. Watch Suarez just clean him out here. Yep. Wrecked him. Yeah. Hamlin didn't do nothing wrong either. 99 just took him out. Well, I can't wait till Shane Van Gisbergen's in the 99 next year. Because Suarez ain't going to be. He better hope Trackhouse gets that 3rd charter. That was stupid. You're not going to fucking win, Suarez. Oh, wow. Look, I know almost got killed. It depends. Daniel Suarez, we call that a skill issue.
Before the incident, Kyle did say the car was trending loose. Kyle, though, coming on the radio telling Cliff Daniels, the crew chief, that it is not.
And then somebody put the Drew McIntyre, I prayed for this and it happened. About Larson getting wrecked. I prayed for this and then it happened.
Let's listen in on the 99 radio.
I mean, you only had like 3 lanes underneath you to give them room, but you just drove up into them and took them out because you're a no-talent fucking hack. With your little fluke super speedway win you had this year, and that still ain't going to be enough to save your fucking job. Kevin Harvick, I'm not sure I can keep watching races with my wife. She's brutal.
Take a look at the front through the hood flap.
It's only been 20-something years, but
Yeah, he's healing up
Yeah, he had to watch a race with his wife in 20 years. Over 20 years.
Three wide racing. The 99 of Suarez gets into the back of the 5. He goes
Suarez could have came down. Bubba gave Suarez room to come down. Do you see that?
7 here at Iowa.
Look how far off Bubba was from them, all three of them, because he was told 4 wide on the bottom. Yeah, I've never been that mad at Suarez either, but the dude drives like a fucking retard. So it's just now his retarded driving has actually affected someone who was probably going to win the race. And I root for Suarez. I was happy as hell when he won Atlanta, but God, he's a fucking moron. Oh well. You should hear what other teams and spotters and drivers say about Suarez every week during the race because he's just that fucking. You noticed it earlier when he was in front of Barry and Byron. Like, yeah, same fucking thing every week with him.
5, Kyle Larson getting into the 11 and into the wall. Take a look a little further back in this one, Joe.
So we heard the spotter say from Frank Kimmel.
Right there, I said, "Oh, Brad's gonna get fucking wrecked."
Those things happen. Watch Larson right here. He's
Brad got loose and left a hole,
now they're tight 3 wide. Now the 9
and then Suarez says, "I'm just gonna wreck you."
So when you heard Suarez say, "I don't think it was my fault," that's the whole picture. We first saw just the end of it, but this is the whole picture. And he's like, "Hey, I got put in a bad spot. I didn't know I was 3 wide." That's just good hard racing, but Larson indeed being aggressive put himself in a tough situation. Look, not that he made a wrong call.
I'll get over it. I'm not too mad at Suarez. I'm just saying he's an idiot.
Suarez is like, "Hey, there's more to this picture than just what you see off turn 4."
It might have worked out if Suarez doesn't get loose and has to chase the car up the racetrack.
Of course.
The 11's good fortune of getting his track position went away now with damage.
Kim, what are they looking at on the 5?
That's gonna be a hell of a race win diecast. They're gonna go a lap down or two trying to fix that right front.
They don't think it's broken. They just think it is bent. So working on
Here comes the field.
issue for Kyle Larson.
Larson's been lapped at least once.
Hamlin, after all that, is coming down.
Goodie's car's still running.
They judged that the right rear toe link was okay, but the right front is bent, just like you talked about. And so they told Denny, we can't fix that. You're going to have to adjust your steering, guys. What is that like, and what's the driver?
I'm sure that's gonna be fun for the next 125 laps.
Well, it's definitely not going to drive as well. These cars are, they spend hours lining these cars up, making sure everything is exactly where you want it to be. And then you go out here and you bang wheels and it gets damaged, so it's certainly going to hurt the performance.
But with the 5 cars of misfortune, that's opportunity for the rest of the field because I believe the 5 had the car to beat.
Your final 4 will be Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, and Christopher Bell.
But now, you have Buescher, who stayed out on older tires.
That'll be your final 4.
The highest
He'll just miss it.
Keselowski,
He'll be right there in the hunt.
Wallace, Elliott, Blaney. I mean, there's a lot more up in the air than there was a minute ago because I thought the 5 had a very good chance of contending for this win.
I can't tell you who's going to win this race now.
Denny Hamlin coming off of pit.
I'm not entirely sure Larson was going to. I mean, Larson had the best car, but you've seen how track positions getting shuffled and how NASCAR's throwing cautions for people who sneeze. So you just don't know.
NASCAR, and it wants to send you to NASCAR Championship Weekend for the chance to win $1 million. Now, the Iowa Lottery is hosting hundreds of Powerball players at this weekend's races and even game players.
Coal whip merchant Daniel Suarez. Thanks for reminding me of that, Caden. When Suarez won the Xfinity Championship because Cole Witt stayed out on no tires and blocked Elliott Sadler in the Final 4. Elliott Sadler did turn into a whiny little bitch late in his career, so I thought it was funny at the time. Then it cost Allgaier and Elliott Sadler and give the championship to Suarez. Cole Whitt merchant.
It's a great opportunity.
I like what I've seen today. Can we race at Iowa again next year? Pretty sure we will.
You don't have to try to set track record times every time you get into a pace car.
I was going 73.
73. Issues.
He can drive 55.
The wall, so that just means they're coming back on the pit road, serve that penalty. But there's so much that needs to be done. Trying to get it.
Watch that fucking 99. He can't control his shit.
Too many men over pit wall while on the damaged vehicle policy. It's actually
So Larson's out of contention. He's several laps down.
car. He was going to have some issues anyway, but it's a 2-lap penalty.
And the problems actually continue for Larson. We talked about the bent toe link, and he said his wheel's in an okay spot, but then when he went back on the racetrack, he said it feels like I'm going to spin out. He thinks he maybe broke a brake line. Even said, I might not be able to stop it in the box. Obviously, he was able to stop it in the box, but brake line issue for Kyle Larson possibly as well.
What a fun day.
May want to just take that one to the truck.
Yeah. They got stage points in both stages at the very least, and they're not going to finish dead last. Because there's, what, 2 cars out of the race. Suarez throws a block on fucking Bubba there. And Josh Berry runs Busher way up the hill. Who's going to win this race? And Jeff Burton, of course, he's the first to notice. Berry takes the lead. Will it stick? Oh, yeah. Oh! That was close. Yeah, this is a hell of a race. Busher runs him out of the groove, too. That's fair. Berry did it to him first. Didn't wreck him. They didn't really touch. He just ran him wide. Slow car in the back. Is that Corey? Oh, my God. And Todd Gilliland's going for the lead. Whoa, Brad. Here comes Kyle. Kyle's going to win the race. Denny Hamlin got a penalty. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it that long. I think either Kyle Busch or Chase Elliott's going to win this race now. If I was a guessing man. Of course, I got Byron and Brad right there, 5th and 6th for money. 120 to go. Busher's hanging on. Kyle Busch trying to keep the streak alive, remember? 20 straight years with at least 1 win. The longest streak in NASCAR history. Wow, Josh Berry drove off in turn 1. Oh my God, good short track racing in the next gen. It's amazing what happens when the tires actually wear. Last Stewart Haas racing win incoming. Good. I told you, we got to keep this track position. And get lucky when these 3 guys kill each other or get fucked over. They're going to take each other out, my bets. They're side by side right now.
These 2 chasing after Gilliland. With Berry up front, his best finish on a short track was Richmond, where he came in 2nd. Are there any similarities to this track in Richmond?
Well, Rusty Wallace designed this racetrack, and one of the best ever at Richmond was Rusty Wallace. So imagine that. He made this track a lot like Richmond.
Yeah, Rusty designed this place.
This track is so fast.
Rusty Wallace, broadcaster and track architect. Oh, man. That cut line if Berry was to win. Busher is exactly where he was at the start of the race if it stayed like this. 32 ahead.
Upset is a tough word, but it'd be a long shot. Barry was a long shot coming into the Vegas odds. Well, he is a great short track racer. This would be a big win for this SHR organization. Still 115 to go, but you see how much it upsets.
Well, Busher running 2nd right now. That would put him right on that cut line.
There's 2 guys that really need to win, Berry and Busher. Busher really deserves a win, too.
There's that contact. Busher.
That's how you get shit like the 2004 Xfinity race at Nashville where the entire top 5 wrecks because one hits one, checks up, the other hits him, the other checks up, and they all go spinning. Skill issue in the number 7. A lot of skill issues out here today. Corey LaJoy and Daniel Suarez. William Byron second. Well, Wheelie B. Damn, what a fucking mess we got here. Bowman 3 wide between Haley and Gilliland.
There's been more three-wide racing here than any short track I have seen ever.
How about Alex Bowman? Steve, you made a prediction earlier. You thought Alex Bowman.
To think we were all pessimistic about this race when we saw the repave they chose to do. It's like, really? He does not need to piss off the 23. He's about to.
He's been blocked. Ross Chastain went down in front of him. Good onboard giving us a shot from Christopher Bell.
Josh Berry, William Byron, Chris Buescher, Ryan Blaney, and Brad Keselowski. I got 2 in the top 5. Two in the top 5 coming to 100 to go is not bad. A Hamburglar. Let's see if it's supposed to rain a little tonight. Eric Jones out of the groove. Did you ever get to go back and watch that Busch race at New Hampshire I did in my career mode? I think it was the Busch race. Oh, God. The Watkins Glen truck race is even better. Oh. This shit was funny. I like how I went into that career mode trying to race clean, but I'm like, because it's so unfair how they don't have to deal with tire wear, you got to race like a jackass sometimes to make up for it. And that truck race at Watkins Glen and the Busch race in New Hampshire is like the prime example of just me being like, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm winning.
You're part of history as you've been watching the inaugural.
Fuck you, I'm going to win somehow.
First time Harvick's not at the track before Barcelona.
Yeah.
Still out front, Josh Berry has a 2.2 second lead over William Byron.
They better keep that team together wherever they go.
Running in 15th right now is Christopher.
They could slide right over to another Ford team and be just fine.
Was out front for 7 laps.
Maybe they should go to the 21. If Briscoe ain't going to the 21 and Briscoe's getting the 19 now, which is the rumor,
Once again, 3
Roddy Childers get that 21 running well.
Steve, you mentioned probably more 3 I've ever seen in short tracks.
Yeah, I started at the top of the show saying that they only paved 2 lanes. The drivers have proven me wrong because they found
I noticed in the Xfinity race yesterday, you can run 3 wide.
still 3 wide, and
Just barely, but you can do it.
Jeff, we kind of, I don't know if it's advertised as such, but when you and I were out there on the pace,
Ryan Blaney's second.
aggressive banking in the past,
Well, fighting for second.
I really believe just the second lane,
There's the ghost of Denny Hamlin getting in the goddamn way again.
or at least a bigger race,
Second time today he's cost a Hendrick car track position.
a little bit more forgiving on the tires.
I think so too. And also, just on this size
Damn it,
racetrack,
Brad, we just ain't got the car.
the upper radius of
But somehow Josh Berry does.
the steer wheel as much. You don't have to ask as much of the car and add that added grip to it. And this high lane has proven to be pretty useful today.
On board with Ty Gibbs. Been kind of quiet.
Yeah, not the pace you would expect.
All the way back in 30th, a lap down.
Look at his hands. When I said look at his hands, that's what I was referring to. He has tons of wheel in that car. It just will not rotate. And that makes me nervous to see for what?
Right tires.
Yeah.
Right front tire.
The Toyotas are schizophrenic today.
Coming up on Corey LaJoy there on his outside.
It's such a dogfight back here. Gibbs running 30th. You can see it is so hard racing back there.
Why does it sound like a vacuum cleaner? I don't know. That's a sexy paint scheme.
For an equipment interference, basically a pit road penalty, all the way back at lap 54. He was running 8th, went all the way to the back.
I have liked Justin Haley ever since the Truck Series.
Inside the top 10. That says a lot. Normally when we see cars like this 51, we talk about either a good qualifying effort or get a little bit lucky here or there. This is just
Former Daytona winner Justin Haley. I love reminding people of that.
good calls on top of the pit box and a nice job by Justin Haley getting him back in the game.
Yeah, and Steve, they've had a good car all day long from the drop of the green flag. Right now, Justin telling his team, I'm all good. I'm just riding, trying
One to go, better pit. Oh, lightning strike.
to tell the last adjustments.
Fuck.
Well, another car that I think might be riding him is just a couple spots behind Haley, the Warner Cross Chastain. Remember, he
Airgun, motherfucker. Anthony, airgun.
last on pit road at lap 223 at the top of the show.
J-O-K. One more time. J-O-K.
12, he would have to go further yet. He'd have to be right, have to really stretch about 117 laps to get to the
Fucking
finish.
Jimmy Johnson charity race.
The question then is, can he get enough yellows to stretch it, or are the just fresher tires going to pay off? It's going to be interesting to see. He's the leader of this, what I'll call Plan B, leader of the cars that came into the last caution.
Left side of your screen, you're seeing right now running order and the wins that these drivers have had this season. So the top two have not
A lot of guys in that top 10 ain't won yet this year.
Haley, Bush, all running in the
Hey, Logano, do me a favor. He's racing with Suarez right now.
Suarez in that 7th spot. Again, he was involved in the contact with the 5.
And with 93 to go, we are inside our final fuel window. So any caution at this point, I think we bring everybody to pit road because at least Sunoco fuel-wise.
See, I'm ruthless. I would get Suarez back, and if he confronts me, I'd say, I don't have to worry about how I race you because you ain't going to be in this fucking series next year anyway. I'd be ruthless about it. Yeah, fuck you. I ain't apologizing to you. You ain't going to be here next year. I just got to survive fucking, 17 more weeks of racing with you, and then I'm done with you.
Early in the year, so he's most likely in the playoffs, but not the pace that he's wanted. This is a confidence-building day where they can look back at each other and say, hey, we did a good job. Like, we came to a difficult racetrack, difficult situation, and we've run really well. And I think that's so important when a team is struggling.
Busher just knocked the wall down. Caution's out. Now they're trying to be consistent and throw a caution every time.
He was running 5th.
That's about like Hemrick, honestly. But, hey, they're trying to be consistent.
Contact. If it's following hand,
Tires look straight, so, yeah, probably not done.
Remember, he had stayed out on the racetrack. His last pitted on lap 184.
As his car owner watches on. Oh, yeah, he's fine.
That was
Busher's fine.
only a right front. It just won't turn. That one, you saw it get loose.
I'm with you. It did look like the rest, it just went straight.
Busher's fine. going to be hurting on track position for a little while.
And Chris Graves, or Scott Graves, had just told him a moment ago. He said, "We're going to come in about 20 laps. If it gets any tighter, let me know." Next lap, he was in the wall.
Well, you mentioned a tight race car. You're leaning on that right front even more.
It's nerve-wracking, and a lot of times when we have tire issues, and Steve mentioned it earlier, to see the 5 car get back on the racetrack, when the temperatures are coming down, pace is going to go up, and the track is completely shaded. I mean, there's no sun on it, so the track temp is way down. That means when you fire off on new tires, you're going to be load into those tires. So with only just under 90 laps left, drivers and teams still have to be concerned of their tires.
Think you got a pit here.
Looks funny coming out of the garage. He made minimum speed off the damaged vehicle policy so he can go to the garage.
Twitter's outraged at people as far as Spider. That's what he gets for going to the middle. And people are like, what are you talking about? Yeah, he went to the middle and then you just wrecked him. Fuck you.
If Chastain could, maybe they could stay out from here, but I think that would be a long stretch. I think they put themselves in a good position. It wouldn't shock me if maybe you saw 2 tires off somebody like Chastain if he needs less fuel than the rest of the field.
And here comes the field, Marty.
William Byron pitched from third, Rick. This pit crew's been fantastic this year. Let's see if they can get him a couple of spots here on pit road. He said, "My center is better. I still need a little bit more help on exit." What could be the final stop today? With 8 to go, Kim.
This could be the money stop.
First win of the season to call number 3, whatever that code is. Needs a little help on the front end of the
Byron
race
had a good
car, and
one.
it's gonna be 2 tires only.
Blaney took 2 tires. Wow.
Tire stop for Josh Berry. There was a discussion between he and
Well, he's going to have the lead.
on whether they should take 2 or
Blaney and Logano, 2 tires to the front. Stenhouse, 2 tires to the front.
felt like he had more
Josh
tires
Berry,
to try to
4th on 4.
Few drivers
Well, here comes Joe Logano win. 2 tires work surprisingly well. I don't know if it's good enough to win with 80 laps to go. They're hoping that just runs like another 20 or 30, then they get to pit again with another caution. I think that's the idea. But yeah, if it goes green, they're probably not going to win. Yeah, Suarez is fucking spottering him, trying to blame Larson for them just fucking destroying him is hilarious. I love lack of accountability. That's why guys like Suarez ain't going to amount to shit. Blow smoke up your driver's ass and make them think they didn't do nothing wrong. I am laughing. There are people trying to blame Hamlin for Larson getting destroyed. I'm like, are you stupid or something? What's this AI? Look at this. It's the pre-flip at Daytona, but then watch what happens. What is that? Yeah, it's AI. Oh, he saved it. He just fucking rolls out of it and keeps going.
for the first running of the Cup Series at Iowa Speedway.
Dude, these AI fucking videos are so weird.
Definitely impressive to
It's a Daytona wreck from last year, and like, what the fuck?
The aggression is what surprised me, with the speed.
But the Priest one is just the best.
They haven't worried about it here. We've seen a lot of door-to-door, a lot of rubbing. Obviously,
AI is amazing.
how to make a car drive good, how not to have tire issues.
Busher has had a very depressing season
I think that's what makes racing great.
Well, the challenge is real, my
on that damn playoff bubble. He's still in this race. He'll be okay. He just went from 2nd to 17th. So,
the middle. We've seen slow entry.
and there's only going to be about 85 to go here.
Really, the artistic
Blaney, Logano, Stenhouse took 2 tires. Everybody else is on 4.
they're running these corners different every time through.
Well, let's go down to DJ and Brad. And you guys chose 6 drivers before this race started as guys you thought might be
Mine are doing all right. 7th and 12th. We've been between fucking 2nd and 15th all day. Both my picks.
Tell you though, DJ, that one guy I've kept a big eye on has been Justin Haley. He went all the way back to 34th. He's ninth.
I want a Justin Haley or a Josh Berry or a Ricky Stenhouse win.
Yeah, we'll see. The one I'm giving an eye on is the short track specialist, Josh Berry. Fast race car, very aggressive, and he's on the incentive for a job.
Oh, Josh Berry's going to get a job, I promise you. Whoa! Stenhouse just stopped in the middle of the corner and Josh Berry plowed into the back of him. Is there damage on that front end? They're pretty resilient. Oh, he's fine. Well, why'd Stenhouse just fucking stop there? You can kind of see the cowl flap things are bent. The louvers. Yeah, I saw this coming. I was like, 47 went really. Actually, Blaney checked up. That was weird.
Sometimes, under caution, you're looking in the mirror, you're swerving, you're not really focusing that much. 24 car was 6.
No mirrors or no video. You just have to guess. That's hilarious. And Stenhouse shits the bed on the restart. And Byron slides right up into third. But Blaney's got the best car left. It was obviously a Larson or a Blaney race. Boy, that bad restart actually really helped Stenhouse when they got to turn 2 because he entered the corner so slow he just didn't have to lift. And just drove straight through. Suarez looking to claim another victim. He almost did. Suarez going to try to wreck every Hendrick car today. Logano's mirror driving for Blaney. Did you notice he just Logano just completely... That wasn't him getting loose or tight. He just completely moved up in front of Stenhouse.
Stenhouse Jr. holding on to third.
God damn, Justin Haley. Oh, look, Brad's 3 wide in the middle again in turn 2. Where have I seen this before? Getting the hell beat out of his ass end by Christopher Bell. Kyle Busch bounced off the wall.
Kyle's struggling with his race car right now. It's not driving the way he needs it to.
Damn. If Kyle Busch wasn't in the way, Bubba was going to pass all of them. Kyle's got a flat. Kyle Busch has a flat. Did you see him wave on the front stretch? He waved to Bubba to let him know. He's got a flat. Right rear. Stenhouse just passed Logano for second. And Blaney's pulling away for the moment. Hopefully. Hopefully it makes a difference. You're not going to pit again unless there's a caution, I don't think. You're just going to run as long as you can until there's a caution. Whoa, Chase. Hang on, Chase. Kyle Busch has another top 10 going and cuts a tire. Dude's cursed. Oh, Chastain. Byron for second. God damn it, I might get some money today. It's not Brad, but better than nothing. That's another thing I was thinking. If I just hit on a few race bets and work some overtime, I can get my MetaQuest 3. That's what I'm thinking about. That thing was doing this, Kyle's car. He's pitting again. I guess he broke it when he bounced off the wall. Get it, Willie B. Kyle Busch is out of the race.
Something mechanically's broken in the back of the car. Day over for the 8.
Another point for Larson.
Continues for the two-time
Kyle Busch is cursed.
William Byron.
Go back to Gibbs. Go back to Gibbs. Make the 19 the 18.
We saw you running a little bit higher line here with the
Tires. William Byron second on 4. Stenhouse on 2. Chase Elliott.
After next year, Kyle Busch is a free agent if he don't re-sign with RCR. It was a 3-year deal with a third option, the third year optional. I think they're doing the option, so Kyle's at RCR next year, and then he's free after that, if he wants to be.
Suarez, Haley, Bowman, all the top
So they can have Austin Hill and Noah Gregson as the most unlikable duo in the history of racing as teammates or something.
running 11. Gilliman and Carson Hocevar.
I hope Jesse Love gets a cup ride before Austin Hill gets one. Oh, Hocevar. Truck buddies, Hocevar and Gilliland.
They got it. They would have to keep the race. You catch a break, but if you don't have the speed to take advantage of it, it doesn't matter. Most of these guys caught a good break and then they had the speed to maintain it.
Denny Hamlin's on the lead lap.
Close call there for Gilliland. Been running inches apart around this short track.
The other thing you have to wonder, we heard some crew chiefs talking to drivers about, hey, take it easy early, right? Don't hurt these tires early in a run on low air pressure. You have to wonder who out there did that. Who said, okay, I might not gain a spot or two, but I'm going to take it easy to make sure I don't hurt a tire. They're not going to advertise that. They don't want their competitors to know what they're doing.
Tell you what, let's go through the field. Brought to you by Homes.com, and we'll focus in.
Fox is still confused. Like, how are you guys talking about more than one person at a time?
2012, Rick, and that was when Brad Keselowski won his lone Cup Series championship. That was quite a night and a big beer at the end of that. Tonight he's had a great run. Right now he's back in the pack.
That's been all right.
He had to take 4 tires last time, Marty.
It's been a fascinating race from a handling standpoint. We've talked about a number of cars who struggle early in runs, but they're so good.
Chase Elliott's 2003 Matt Kenseth season continues. Solidly in fourth.
About that a moment ago.
I look around and I feel like I'm working harder than others, so I'm not sure.
You ever played NASCAR 2005? That's what I just said on the radio. I look around, I feel like I'm having to work harder than everybody else. Yeah, no kidding.
True to form, Kim, the car has gotten much better for Chase. He did a terrific job on this restart, so the car is much better. The cooler it gets, the better this NASCAR seems to be.
Nice.
Reigning champ Brian Blaney, 3 of the last 4 races they've had finishes of
What's up, Karen?
24 course. Despite that,
Like I said, Blaney's going to be the guy on the fucking Sporkle quiz in 20 years that you're going to forget and be like, oh, Blaney won the championship. Right. He's going to be that guy.
from around the area, but even family members who've since moved away from the state flew back to see him. They have camped.
You guys remember Sporkle? Does that still exist?
Like I said, if he wins, they're going to have to figure
Maybe during rain delays and shit, I can look up NASCAR Sporkle quizzes and see how many I can get right.
out who won right now on the track.
He's the reigning champion. Of course, he's
Hey, Kyle Busch is coming back out. Not that it matters.
making his way out of the garage. He'll try to get back.
I'm sure he's thrilled about that. Kyle Busch is the one guy that I've heard complain more than anybody else about having to finish a race with a shit car that's multiple laps down. He just wants to park it. I don't blame him. Modern NASCAR actually encourages that because all I can do is win a race in the playoffs. Chase Elliott is third. Well, working on it. Yeah, he's third. He's got it. I got money sitting in second place, and he's on 4 tires to Blaney's 2, so I'm hoping it'll pay off for me. We know this race ain't going to go green. Somebody's going to blow a tire. They got to go 80 laps on a set of tires without somebody blowing right front. Confucius say I'm not very likely. Yeah, there's no incentive to get back out there and run, but then again, Right now, without a win, points is all that matters to Kyle Busch and the 8 car because they were just outside the bubble, and maybe they can run here and catch a couple of spots if somebody else wrecks out. So to them, they kind of have no choice. But yeah, he hates that shit more than anybody I've ever seen. Junior said he always took pride in like, well, my shit's wrecked, but I'm gonna finish the race. I like that Pocono car Junior had where they just like drew shit with tape on the side of the car and sent him back out. He put Dirty Mo on the side of the car. I think it was Pocono or something. He did that. Probably made a die cast of that fucking thing. If it's Dale Jr. or Chase Elliott, there's bound to be a die cast for it. You remember 4 years ago when I told you Kyle Busch wouldn't even catch Jimmy Johnson on the all-time wins list? Hi. I kid. Well, I mean, I said he wouldn't even catch Dale Earnhardt.
60 laps remaining in the Iowa Ford.
I think I said that in like 2020 because he was already kind of starting to. He wasn't the usual Kyle from 2020 on.
I'm sure if Blaney gets to victory lane, it's something that Jeff you'll be talking about on NBC Sports on Sirius XM.
Jimmy Johnson's still the GOAT.
That's 9 a.m. Eastern.
Jimmy the Juggernaut Johnson.
90, where Jeff Burton, the mayor, will join the morning drive and crew to discuss this race and look forward to New Hampshire, a race which you're very familiar with, getting to victory lane.
Oh boy, Jeff Burton in New Hampshire.
Call into the show. Encourage the fans to call in, ask tough questions. Don't throw softballs. Give me some hard stuff.
Tough questions.
I like tough questions.
All right.
I wish Kyle Petty was still on NBC.
Back up into the top 10 as he's running 10th right now.
Byron's within a second. And through traffic, that's really going to pay off.
Michael McDowell throwing that 34.
Well, remember, they took practice away from everyone. So I don't think the no practice thing is an excuse for Kyle Busch. Hell, nobody gets to practice.
Still side
But that's true. His career, he's not been the same since.
Amazing to me how you can run side by side with such pace. Normally when you
I'd say Dale Earnhardt and Jimmy Johnson are very comparable to each other. Different styles, but same fucking results.
them down, they're not running the car in front of them down or losing ground to it either.
Dale Earnhardt just pelted you to death with consistency.
I mean, I think that's exceptionally encouraging. What can be learned from this race? We talked about repays where it's only one.
They're very much alike while also being very different in how they drive.
So quickly. And by the way, North Wilkesboro did the same thing. We had multiple things immediately there. So this has been a fun race to watch. How can we apply it to future races?
And listen, we've talked a lot about tires in a negative way, right?
I see hope for short track racing.
That's the tip of the hat. Maybe we
Between Iowa and North Wilkesboro, I see hope.
is here to market their brand.
I think this should tell us that Iowa might stick around for a while.
Gamble or risk to try
should.
to help the racing. Softer tires, option tires, all these different things they have done this year. That they don't have to. They can bring tires that absolutely last, and they're kind of raw card, and nobody loves them. They're not taking that approach. They're being proactive and bringing really.
They're still not being proactive enough. I think this is just circumstance. Because the tire test was nothing like what we've seen this week.
Catching up with Kyle Busch, he stepped onto the 8 car. Kyle, what started things there? I was hearing suspension and then another issue.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but next gen parts and pieces broke. So something in the lever suspension.
Kyle Busch bashing the next gen again.
It changed the skew of the back of the car and just undrivable doing that. So came in and fixed it, rolling back out, blew the power steering line off, or the belt, just broke the belt. So I have no idea, but frustrating for sure. Not what we wanted for all of our zone guys, everybody from Quick Trip. A pretty decent day. I mean, I thought we had a top 10 run going, and we had an opportunity there to score some points, but not to be.
It went away for him today, guys.
Bash the next gen car one more time. Literally nothing's changing in the top 10. Everybody's set for now.
He looked like he was going to have a good finish and ended up getting wrecked by the one car right in front of us here late in the
Well, here's the thing. At Sonoma, Kyle Busch was going to run out of gas anyway. So
The Toyota on board. Let's take a look at the progressive telemetry, exactly what he's doing behind the wheel and how the car is performing. Jeff, that fresh pavement has really allowed these guys not using the brake, and actually, I haven't seen a lot of shifting out of these cars. I mean, it's been the year
damn, maybe that's why the race is so good. They're not fucking shifting.
Shifting because there's so
I don't shift at Richmond and NASCAR rivals, believe it or not.
doesn't slow down enough. You can see
So, ooh, yeah, a short track where I don't have to shift every fucking 10 seconds.
Chastain.
Takes that spot away from Chastain, so Bell up to 8th now. He's still moving forward. Blaney up front has an 8/10 of a second lead over William Byron. Chase Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Logano all top 5. Josh Berry running 6th. Suarez and Bell 7th and 8th. Chastain
Blaney has
and
a chance
Haley
to do
9th
the
and 10th.
unthinkable. Run out of gas with 2 to go.
Oh, God, think about when they pitted. Like, yeah, they should be able to make it, right? But
Laps. Tires, I mean.
Reel in Blaney.
a lot of cars. 36 lap green flag run, 48 to go. So it wouldn't be the longest green flag run, but if you remember back to what was the longest, there were multiple tire issues.
yeah, this will not go green all the way.
Wall contact. So
I'd be stunned if it did.
your question, Rick, right?
hope
It's
so.
Blaney and Byron, but how hard are they pushing? Marty, are you hearing anything with the leaders?
I know Byron's a repetitive winner, but I want that $85 or whatever the fuck it was. It was like 80, 85.
And William Byron shaping up this battle for the win with 47 to go. Listen in.
All matchup lap times here. First lapper, 10 out the front. Pit runner middle to bottom.
I'm in second right now. My other guy's 12th.
Enter the next one. 12 rider you on exit. Hit him in traffic here.
So, Jeff, how much information do you want about the car you're chasing down if you're trying to win a race like this, like William Byron now knows? Ryan Blaney, in theory, according to Rudy Fugle, a little bit tighter on exit.
Brandon Lyons, the spotter, and William Byron, they've had a lot of conversation.
Anytime you can bet on the guy with the most wins in this car, you take it. My most common bets are Byron, Hamlin, and Bell. Have you noticed that? I bet on them a lot.
He got exactly
Whenever I get them like 9 or 10, I'm like, ooh.
preparation. The other thing I think is important is that
Brad is creeping up there, though, because he broke through and won a race in a week where I said he would win.
trimmers take it off, but
And I thought this race would be perfect for Brad.
get further and further into it. Will it start to matter?
Bell, and close call for him.
Wow.
That is.
I kind of want this to stay green for me. I'm in a pretty decent spot.
I mean, he's turned to the right. I mean, that is a great save. It shows you how on edge the car
Better get ready to make another save when the 99 gets a hold of you.
is. He's trying to get every tenth of a second out of that car. Just a little bit too much entry speed, and around that thing went.
Quickly as he turned to the right and then caught it straight down, took his hand off the wheel and was driving with one hand. I mean,
They're not normal.
it's so casual for these guys to be so good.
And you see on the left-hand side the mix of tires in the field. Those 2 tires still holding on near the front. Still 42 to go, though.
About 20 to go. If we
Under
would've
42 to
caught
go.
Ryan, I think
Blaney
it's gonna show.
on 2 fresh tires on that last stop. Out in front.
Blaney, Byron, Elliott, Stenhouse, Logano. It's a 2-car race for the moment. Chase is only 2 seconds back, but Byron's within a second. Noah just about wrecked Bubba. Almost. Bubba'd stomp that little bastard out. Just waiting for somebody to blow her right front. It's gonna happen. 1 or 2. Knowing Blaney's luck, he'll probably be the one. Oh, Yuki, if you're still here, I looked up earlier. When you get a MetaQuest 3, you can stream with it because you can connect it to your computer and capture it using OBS. So, if I do get one, I can stream Batman Arkham Shadow when it comes out. If I do get one, still an if. Though, you know what sucks? I have the money to buy it right now. And I was looking at the prices last night. It was like $500. I was like, me having money is a bad idea. Because I could have literally just clicked buy right then. I'm like, yeah, I'll make it back. Honestly, it gets me, the way my brain works when I do that, I suddenly get motivated to go bust my ass at work. So in a way, it's a good thing. That's how I could justify buying it, because anytime I buy something like that, I immediately panic and go try to work a lot and get a lot of money. And I was looking at other games on the MetaQuest, and it looks interesting to me. Iron Man and Resident Evil. There's a Walking Dead VR game that's apparently really good. I'm interested. That's the third or fourth time today I've seen Jones do that. Yeah, like an hour and a half ago. Oh, Ross got out of line. Uh-huh. Blaney's got a second now over Byron. That's 3/10 better than it was. But Chase is catching them both. You notice that? Chase went from 2 seconds back to 1.3. So Chase might be the one coming on strong here at the end. We're just waiting for somebody's right front to go.
That's right. Ryan Preece winning in the Xfinity Series in 2017, and he talked about how that win impacted his life. He said, Iowa changed my life. Before that, he had a couple of rides here and there, just a part-time situation. He was living in an apartment in Connecticut. That win opened the doors for him. He was able to move to North Carolina and get a full-time ride with a very good team. So we joke about Iowa and the Field of Dreams, but
I'd like to see Chase win another one. But I'd really like to see Byron win and I get that money. Oh, Byron closed back in a little bit.
It's those moments that happen in a driver's career that really turn things around.
And he also is caught up in that Stewart Haas racing mix up where they're selling out. He also is looking for a ride. So a lot of drivers trying to figure out what they're doing next year. It's going to be a crazy, silly season.
Yeah, and your son's not going to be a part of it, Jeff. It is going to be a crazy, silly season. Your kid's going to have to find a new career path or go back to Xfinity or something.
72 out front. His last win coming last year at Martinsville. It's been 17 races since he's been to victory lane.
I really think it's kind of time. Jeff, you mentioned about how the lap times haven't changed, but the forgiveness has gone away and they're right on the edge. Now they're right on the edge and they have to push more. We just saw this after the 12 of Blaney. He feels those second and third place catching him. He's trying to roll to the outside of this 42. Man, slides those rear tires. Now that takes a little bit of love out of those rear tires, a little bit of life.
See Chase Elliott trying to run
Yep,
down.
Chase has caught Byron. I ain't going to win no goddamn money today.
And what they need is a little bit of traffic.
Look at that line of traffic in front of Blaney. He's got like 5 cars in front of him.
There it is.
Oh, boy. And Ty Gibbs is not going to lay over for you.
Moving around.
I promise. Ty Gibbs is not going to let you go.
Is the last car on the lead lap, so he
Ooh, he had a bad corner there. That's a break for Blaney. Maybe. Yeah, that's a big break for Blaney right there.
Well, that couldn't have worked out much better.
darn it.
bottom of the racetrack and open the bottom up.
Great. Now I got the fucking 41 and the 54 running two different lines in front of me.
Behind it can get through his
41 let us go.
Remember that 9 car? Marty's been reporting all day that Alan Gustafson
Still gained about a tenth that lap,
for the first couple of laps.
which ain't much, but you can see it.
Doing the setup, maybe a little bit lower air pressure, maybe a little bit more camber, but the 9 car is definitely paying dividends longer into the run.
Chase Elliott fans, clench your assholes.
Enough time for the 9 or the 24 to catch the 12. 8/10 of a second has been the gap. As
You get a caution, you better watch him.
Remember we talked about it early in the race? Bell on a long run was just as good as Larson, but the runs would end right when he got to like 5th or 6th, and then he'd suck for a little while. Now we got a really long run. He's 4th. But he's 7 seconds off him, so he ain't going to be a factor. It's just going to be Chase, Byron, or Blaney if it stays green. It's a clean racetrack for Blaney.
Blaney with 23 to go.
Busher's last car on the lead lap.
Coming into play now is William Byron trying to get by Austin Dillon.
Come on, Dale Earnhardt. Let us go. Oh, look, another one of my bets is going to finish 2nd. We're so good at that.
The race to win the championship. See,
There's your first flat tire.
Killed me on that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
McDowell's got a flat, but he made it to pit road. So there's your first one. We just need 4 more, and NASCAR will throw a caution, remember? Has to be the 4th guy.
Well, it makes you worried, but there's nothing you're going to do about it at this point.
Oh, no, you're just stuck. You just got to hope it doesn't happen to you, or if you're Blaney, you hope it doesn't happen at all.
Control his pace all day long because there's another caution or another pit stop coming. But none of that's guaranteed at this point. At this point, you really have to push for what it's worth. With 21 to go, get all of those positions.
I have a 2021 Pocono racetrack.
Now I'm mad at Goodyear because their fucking left side tires don't wear no matter what. So, of course, Blaney's not being hurt by this.
the lead lap that's looking in his mirror and seeing Blaney.
Denny Hamilton at most places the next gen, you can run the left sides the entire goddamn fucking race. He was like, what if we go to Richmond and keep the right side tire we had for Richmond, but put the Wilkesboro left sides on? The soft Wilkesboro tires can be the left side tires. Because they don't fucking wear. And that's why I'm sitting here watching me not win money again. Nemechek pitted. He might have had a flat. 15's on pit road. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but if you want to go up there and smack the wall good enough to get their attention, you can.
Byron able to get by Harrison Burton.
Couldn't tell who that was. Oh, Briscoe.
Blaney's put on a clinic here today. We mentioned leading the
And by putting on a clinic, he watched Daniel Suarez wreck Kyle Larson.
and counting.
He's done a great job getting through the lap traffic.
At least that really cool Advanced Auto Parts scheme's going to win. 34's got fresh tires.
McDowell pressuring him. Sure, his crew is telling him that he's on fresher tires. He's down.
Better let him go.
The key is to not lose pace. Let the 34 go, but still drive hard.
Drive hard. Hard.
Traffic as well as Blaney did.
No, it's like they can match lap times, but Blaney, to your point, Jeff,
Nah.
you kind of do it in either lane.
Larson's not. A lot of teammates would do what you should do here. Larson ain't going to be one of them. He'll lay over.
Relative to the 12.
But, you know, Logano and Chastain and guys like that will block for their fucking teammates. All the Hendrick guys are good dudes. They're not going to be assholes.
Issue for the 12.
Certainly Larson's not going to be.
Stretch, you know, you have the 34 going forward, but there's a couple cars in front of him. You have the 23.
Ooh, Bubba and Noah. I know Bubba ain't going to let you go. Well, he's Blaney's buddy. He might let Blaney go.
They're not going to want to just let the leader go through. So at 15 to go, this is going to be a real mess.
Need somebody to blow a tire.
And think about all the family members that are here. We heard Kim mention 80 plus family members in attendance at this race tonight. Race champion Ryan Blaney,
Good news for Blaney as 34 got by them quick enough.
2-second lead with under 14 laps to go.
Now, is this going to ruin Blaney and Bubba's friendship?
On their end,
13 to go. Cendric's on pit road. We've seen a lot of guys pit late here. Ooh, that was bad. You see that? Yeah, Bubba and Noah are racing for position in front of Blaney. Bubba wanted to get underneath Noah, and Blaney forced it in there, and then Bubba let him have it. Yeah. I need a little more than that. I ain't going to get the help. Blaney's car looked weird going that deep into the corner like that. Race hard, Noah. Race hard. I need you. Fuck you. Goddamn it, Noah Gregson's useless. Useless. 10 to go. This shit really is going to go green, isn't it? We got a car around. Yeah. And now Byron's caught these fuckers at a bad spot. 9 to go. Hamlin's going to lay over. He sure did, didn't he? I mentioned that earlier. I said, they pitted right at the edge of the window and only took 2 tires, so they should make it. Surely that won't happen again. That's a quick way to get fired if you're a crew chief. That happens twice in 3 weeks in races you should have won. Come on, somebody blow a right front. I told you somebody would. We've had at least 1 or 2. One that they showed. Blaney fans, empty those bathtubs and put the toasters away. You probably won't need them. My stream that day was hilarious. You hear me go, why did Suarez just pass Blaney? Wow, Cindric's there. Oh, no. I said, hey, why did Suarez pass Blaney back? How'd that happen? Briscoe just pitted. Those guys are pitting for a reason, Come on, Willie B. Damn, William Byron had a hell of a lap. He picked up 3/10 that lap. He was 0.9 back. Now it's 0.6. He's going to catch his fucking 71 right in the middle of the goddamn corner, though. That hurt a little bit. Suddenly, William Byron's got up on the wheel here. Now he's going to catch Truex at a bad spot while Blaney gets to catch him on the fucking straightaway. Oh, yeah, Blaney picked up the pace, too, so that should even out. I need you to save here, bud. Let him go, Martin. There you go. Damn it. As soon as Blaney had to go back to it, he fucking drove away. 3 to go. Chase cooled off big time. He was catching both of them. Damn it. 2 to go. Damn, I never thought I'd be mad at watching Ryan Blaney win. Which the last time he was, I believe I had money on Byron. That was Michigan a few years ago. Blaney won 2 in a row, and I said, God damn it. Yeah, 1 to go. Good for Blaney. You can't park there. Blow her right front. Poof. Huh. Son of a bitch. Just kidding. Ryan Blaney wins. Good for Blaney. I finished second again. Yeah. What a surprise. My bet finished second. Stenhouse, top 5. A legitimate top 5. Josh Berry, 7th. Bowman, 8th. Brad, 10th. I finished second and 10th. Well, I wasted $10 again today.
We'll see his son go to victory lane. All right, are they going to be able to get 80 people to victory lane? Are they going to
Oh, God damn it.
I bet he knows where they're at. I think this burnout's going to be a little further down on the front stretch than normal. He knows where that crowd is down at turn 1. Blaney's not one to do many burnouts, so we'll have to see if he does one here or not.
You called it.
Yeah, he's not a burnout guy.
Still no burnout. This is his move. He said
That's what I would do. I don't want to tear shit up.
The championship was it Talladega? He done one time.
Yeah.
just did what he was supposed to do, so
Dale, if Dale Inman tells you to do something, legendary crew.
I wouldn't do burnouts either. I don't want to tear good shit up.
Well, there's 10 winners now this season with still 9 races.
I'm not anti-burnout, but I would choose not to do one.
Mine depends on the race.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I win a championship at the end of the year.
I'm burning my shit.
Yeah, because you ain't going to be able to use that car again anyway. Yeah. Daytona 500 or championship race. I'll tear it up.
Race? No, I'm good.
Yeah. Now, Kentucky Speedway, that's how you have your first race. Wow, he is doing a burnout.
He must have thought about it hard.
Or he was just fucking with us. Sight, doing a burnout. Got to ask him about that decision.
And he parks it right on the corn. At the finish line.
Ron Blaney eats corn the long way. I'm kidding.
He deserves that.
Yeah. I'll give him that one after Gateway.
I'm sure Busher's like, where's my good karma?
Marty, let's hear from the first ever
Damn, Justin Haley just missed his top 10. The host of our top 15 in Aspire car. Damn, Austin Dillon, Harrison Burton, top 20s in front of Corey LaJoy.
And this kind of a race is the fuel disappointment from Gateway.
Yeah, bring that up again.
Today, no disappointment for Ryan Blaney, Team Penske.
Ooh, I like the sparkly numbers. It looks like the Price is Right sparkly numbers on the fucking wheel.
Joey,
He will defend his championship this year. That's 10 winners now. We're starting to pick up on the winners. 6 spots left.
Friends and family here. He's going to maybe ask for a couple of replicas of this one. There you go, Ryan. 80 friends and family are here. Did this one mean a little bit more?
I don't even know that.
Yeah, I don't know 80 fucking family members. A lot of guys who needed good races had good races, but a couple of guys that didn't need shit races had shit races.
we got a little bit better through the night. The 2 tires was a good call there. I didn't know how well I was going to hold on. I kind of started to struggle a little bit at the end, but had enough to hang on. So super appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Ford Performance, Menards, Discount Tire, Word, Snap-on, Jackson, everything. Wabash, everything they do makes up a little bit from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so we were watching your friends and family.
Yeah, but if you were Kyle Busch, you'd be saying, well, imagine if I had one 2 weeks ago. That's how my brain works, too. I'd be like, man, I deserve that other one, too.
On to victory lane.
I hope so. We'll see, but I'm looking forward to seeing them. It's always good to have family, and
Race was under 3 hours.
family will support me.
Yeah. And it's not even 10:30 yet.
Just as much as they did day one. So also want to appreciate the sold out crowd. You guys were cool weekend, man. Really cool to win the first cup race here. I can't believe we come back to
And the broadcast was fucking great.
Deserves a burnout. That's only the second time that's
His family's from there. He grew up in North Carolina, though.
That was cool. Gosh, I'm worn out. It's a long race, driving hard, and yeah, I figured I deserved to burn out. So hopefully Dale didn't do too bad at me.
How about that Iowa race?
Oh, was that your last win?
With the hometown connection.
Brian and Brainy. Brian Blaney won. I finished second. You know that's always going to happen.
I'm gonna start betting on whoever you pick to win the finish second.
Right, yeah. Bet on it for a top 5. Follow my bets and put a fucking top 5 prop bet on them. I could have bet Blaney. He was not a heavy favorite. So you better pay attention to Ford on short tracks and super speedways at the very least. Yeah. I knew they would. And I told everybody. Brad started it, but when I heard people, they're going to go winless, I said, Joey Logano, Chris Buescher, and Ryan Blaney are each going to win a race. And I said Brad, too. I picked Brad to win Darlington, but didn't get to bet because I was in fucking South Carolina. So, yeah. So far, I'm right on track. Now I just need Buescher to win and Logano to win, and I'll be like, told you exactly who was going to win for Ford.
Well, now that the last Darlington race is not a playoff race, Joey will win that one.
Yep.
New Hampshire next week.
After Gateway, I'm optimistic about New Hampshire because
I just bet on Bale. I bet my life.
Bell's probably going to be the guy. Yeah. He'll be like fucking 3.5 to 1.
He's like literally one of the hottest.
Iowa for championship race win. NASCAR owns it.
For a championship race?
It's already better than Phoenix, is why I say that. Because it's already better than Phoenix.
There's so many better options.
Nashville, Kansas, Homestead, Iowa. What do you want?
Kansas.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to argue outside of Kansas.
Joey Logano is 6 points below the cut line. Kyle Busch 31 out. Briscoe 44 out. Gilliland 97 out. Bubba's only 6 to the good. Buescher lost 5 points. Bubba lost 2. But Iowa's already better than Phoenix.
Now with that name in yellow feels even better. It's towards the other side of the page that I think people are really starting to see points slip away. The 8 had a decent car tonight, mechanical issues. Logano was just okay. Blaney ends up getting the job.
Alrighty. Anthony will probably be able to come. He was supposed to come last week, but he couldn't. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was so much unexpected. And you just never knew what was going to happen.
See ya.
This race,
I'm hanging on for a few more interviews. Then I think we might play NASCAR Heat 5. I might do a little, like 50% linked race at Iowa. I'm thinking about it.
a lot can be learned. Hopefully we can come back to
Because why not?
Stevie? You know, what I learned is try not to predict what you're going to see because I heard all of these horror stories after the tires test. And that's not at all what we saw on the racetrack. Handed to good
Iowa
racetrack,
corn.
most importantly, the drivers and teams ready.
We had a good winner. Good race. Good first showing for Iowa.
Practice, I think teams made adjustments.
The tire was a curveball, but it wasn't too extreme. It wasn't as extreme as it looked like it might be in practice. So I hope they don't change anything. Leave it how it is. This was a good product. Better than Richmond. Richmond's very similar. It's just crazy how this track was better than Richmond.
Well, the first winner at Iowa in the Cup Series was almost William Byron. You were coming there at the end. How many
Byron did win an Xfinity here before.
Yeah, we were pretty even. You know, he was on 2 tires, so I think I had just a little bit fresher tire and was able to work the bottom through lap traffic okay. And felt like I was making marginal gains through 1 and 2. And when my tires were getting hot down there, and I just would start sliding the rears around a little bit on entry. So just really good effort by our team. We struggled on Friday, and then had a really good qualifying effort, and then had a bad restart in the middle of the race. That was terrible just to get the tires cleaned off, and it was really weird tonight. You know, a repave, and it seemed like the tires would take a lap or 2 to go. So once we figured that out, we had some better restarts, but just proud of this team. You know, we definitely need to put together.
Stenhouse 5th. This is so crazy to me.
Would love to be winning tonight, but Ryan and those guys were really good. So congrats to them.
There were a lot of unknowns coming in, William, and then you talked about some weirdness. I mean, how many challenges were there
never had tire issues all weekend, so just the restarts, with scuffed tires or new tires, just sliding around for a lap, and it's pretty hairy on the restarts, just trying to get grip in the car. So feel like we maximized our day. Just going from here, trying to have a good race at New Hampshire. That's been a tough one.
It's the best finish.
New Hampshire's not been very Hendrick friendly, has it?
Coming, you guys have been working at it.
Yeah, we've been working hard. I think we've had speed for most of the weeks. Maybe besides Gateway, wasn't our best, but last week could have easily been up in front and contending for a win. But this is a really good start to put the whole race together, and even through some adversity. So really proud of that.
Strong run tonight for William. Second place finish for.
My stream's over. I'm going to hang out and watch some post-race, and then later I'll probably get on NASCAR Heat. So if anybody wants to stay up and have me on in the background or something, feel free.